Hi, Amy. Hi, everybody. There she is. Howdy, my darlings. I'm singing away here. Thank you so much for doing this, Retro Milan, and thank you for being here, everyone. Love you guys. Hi, Country Joe. Mwah. Yay! We found her. She's here.
Uh, we found her.
Yep.
Can you put the link in the chat for CJ?
Oh, it's there, my love. I pinned it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it there, guys? Can you tell me if I pinned it properly? Let me know because I'm looking at StreamYard. Hi, Lavina. Amy, that profile pic. I know, right? Yay, BCJ Retro. KB, Sakisak, Milan, Scarlett, Lavina, Megan, Robin, Salem, Lou Jane. Hello, Lou Jane. Iva. What's going on, Iva? Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Nice to meet you. Never seen you before. Nice to meet you. Welcome. And seeing who else is here. Okay, that's everybody so far. Yay! Okay. Okay, go
Yay!
ahead, Amy, my love.
It's late, so we had to post. Okay, we had to postpone it a little bit
Wait,
because
wait, wait, wait.
Retro got
No
off late
links
tonight.
weeks. Hold
So
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. I have to go to my YouTube. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see. No, it's there. I see it. Do you guys see it? Do you see at the top that you can click on there? Does it say PayPal thing on the top? Hi, Lonnie. Hi, Roz. Hi, Cheryl.
I think they're talking about the link for StreamYard. The link for StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it meant it wasn't there. Okay. Sorry. No worries about Jackie's.
It's okay.
Oh, hi, Jackie. So you guys know Jackie? That's cool then. All right. Sweet. Okay, go ahead, Amy.
So Milan called me one day and she's like, comes up with this brilliant idea, and because CJ does so much for so many people, and so she wanted to do kind of like a little live to have fun and just like celebrate CJ and her new house that she's getting and stuff like that. So Retro's not putting her PayPal tonight in the chat. It's going to be CJ's. So if anybody can, stuff like that for CJ, because she's so good to so. I mean, she's been good to me. She's been good. She's done a lot for me. She's cleared my name on stuff,
She cleared
and
our
I just think
name.
that
That's a
yeah,
big
and
one.
I
That
just
she cleared our name.
yeah. So Milan's like, we need to do something for her, and I said I will make it happen. So here we are, and I just feel like CJ. She's funny. She has, she's just an amazing person, and I just think it's time to do an appreciation for her.
And I agree 1000%.
So
Yes, she is Milan.
yes, she
CJ is
is
one of
one
a
of a kind.
kind. And I'm happy I got to be able to be her friend after all the bull crap that went around. I'm very happy about that.
And usually, Retro has Thursdays off, so we were planning on doing it. My husband is so loud. Sorry, guys. But usually, like, we were gonna go earlier last night, but she was really sick, so she had a severe headache, like
It was really
bad
bad.
headache, where she just needed a dark room and her bed. So it
Yeah.
was a really bad headache. So unfortunately, we had to postpone it and move it to tonight.
So I'm so happy everybody who could show up tonight.
So we're just waiting on CJ.
Thank you. Yeah, CJ, where are you, beautiful? Oh my God, Lavina, it was the worst. I hate them too. Like
I've
so
had those
much.
headaches. I've had, oh my gosh. I've had those headaches before. When I was actually pregnant with my first one, my first kid, I had one of those headaches and it made me nauseated because it hurt so bad. Like I was throwing up in the car because my sister was like trying to get me home. And I was so freaking sick and I slept all day long. All day. It was a
Oh
horrible
man.
migraine.
Yeah, those are the worst. Especially when you're pregnant, those are the
Mm-hmm.
worst.
Yeah. Yep.
Can't
So.
find this link. Laugh my ass off. Sorry, guys. Did you send her the link?
Oh. Oh, no.
I
Hold
can't
on.
with this one. That's why you can't find the link, CJ. She never sent it to you. Can't stay, ladies, but wanted to say hi.
I
Glad
thought you were
everyone is
putting it in
here.
the. I thought you're.
Oh, okay. So I put it in the chat. Okay, then hold on here. Okay, wait. Guess. Invite guess.
Yeah,
Copy.
well, my husband's so loud. Okay, I just sent her the link. I sent it to you on Messenger too, CJ.
Oh, I put it in. I put it in the chat too. If anybody wants it.
So, all right, so it's in chat, or I sent it to CJ, but anybody can come up.
Yeah, it's open panel.
Yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting tonight because my husband has had like a horrible 2 days at work, and he's like got his butt kicked at work, and he is snoring so loud.
It's okay. He's just very
Listen, do you hear
tired.
this? Do you hear this? Oh, he's exhausted.
Hello.
Yay!
Late,
Hi.
late to my own party, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you get to see the Elvis Presley songs we played for you?
I did. I was singing. I hadn't seen the first two with uh, Lisa Marie. They were beautiful songs, Rachel.
Oh,
Uh,
that Amy
Did you
picked
see what
them.
Lisa?
they were beautiful. They'll
I
become
know.
favorites of mine, definitely.
And I didn't know that Elvis Presley
Did you?
and his daughter sang together like that. I like that a lot. Of course,
Yeah.
you can come up, Scarlett.
Did you
Anybody
not
can
see what
come
they
up.
did? Did you not see? Did you guys
What?
not see what Lisa Marie did in Las Vegas?
No.
What'd she
Can
do
you
in
hear
Las
me?
Vegas? Yeah, what did she do in Las Vegas?
So it was years ago. So she went out and she performed. Did a concert and she brought out what is it called? Where it looks like the person something gram. What is it called?
Hologram.
You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, hologram. So and then so the in the ghetto started and then it looked like Elvis was walking out to her and they were
Oh,
singing the song together on stage.
oh wow,
Oh, that'd have been
Yeah.
awesome.
that
Can
would
I
be
Yeah.
say a
You can
awesome.
see the
thank you
video. I
to
think there's a video.
Iva? Iva sent a PayPal. Thank you very much, my darling.
There you
Uh,
go. Thank you, Iva.
So
I've
There
got
we
nothing
go.
but love for Iva.
I explained
Scarlett.
this is kind of like our little housewarming party. It was Milan's idea. And
Oh,
so
she's a
she wants to do something special for you when you move into your home and just an appreciation for what you do for everybody.
listen. I don't think I've done anything special. I really don't.
Well, you did
You
something for me
guys,
and Amy. You cleared our names with all that garbage that was like bull
no,
crap.
that was something that should have been done. You know, it's not. It's not. I'm glad to have done it, but
Yeah.
that
Ooh,
should have
that's loud.
happened anyway, right?
But
I
you were
wanted.
in a situation, CJ. Yeah, you were also in a situation. You were in a situation,
I
and I understand that, like where you were at then.
Yeah, but right is right, Amy. And what's going on at the moment on here, the ones that don't speak up, the ones that co-sign this shit, they won't be remembered well in the history of this place, right? Because it's so obvious what's going on right now. Anybody that listened to that fucker's live last night, and I said to Milan earlier today, Amy, 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 Amy. She even said, whoever does anything to her she will take it out on you,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
No. Remember when I put up a picture of Lycan's girlfriend? Do you remember all those hypocrites saying, why are you taking it out on her when she's not done anything?
Mm-hmm.
But they were all silent last night. Well, she's
Right.
saying, doesn't matter who fucking does anything to her, she'll take it out on you. I
Well,
hate
she
this
can.
place sometimes, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. There's not much more she has nothing else on me, and there's not much more she can do to me. It's almost become like a numb feeling, and I'm not subscribed to her channel, so I don't see it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
glad
I'm
you
just
don't.
little bits and pieces. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
So hi.
So,
Bartlett, are
So
you here
I
twice?
got this.
Oh no, wait. Oh shit.
hey, Scarlett, sweetheart.
Get rid of the copper.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, the copper's gone.
how you doing?
um, but the contradicting as well last night was unbelievable, right? What was it she said about? Oh yeah, Amy keeps saying she's going to put stuff out all the time, and I'm sitting thinking, what? All you've done for months is say and use it to threaten. Do you want me to put all this out? Oh, that's it. Tomorrow I'm going to put this out. What about when she keeps saying she's going to upload shit? I'm going to definitely do it tomorrow. I'm going to make that video. Fuck off, man. Nothing ever comes. It's
Yeah.
frustrating.
Well, and I'm not gonna do good with I don't do good with threats. I mean, somebody tells me to do something and they're forcing me to do it. I'm gonna take 50 steps backwards, and I'm gonna be like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I
Oh
hear
yes,
you.
So I mean,
yeah,
it's being called a human. Okay,
yeah,
if she wants a community post down that I have on her, then you know what? Why don't you ask nicely instead of threatening me?
right.
Might
Of
work.
course. Yeah, but she's too big a lady. She's too much of a she's too important, Amy. She's too important uh to
Worthless.
approach anybody. Or I just part of me thinks that we should all ghost her, because without
Mm-hmm.
community posts and other people's lives, she's got fuck all. You've got fuck all, Nikki. We can literally sit there, hear you scouring the fucking internet trying to find something to talk about. It's just like sometimes I think, oh, what would she do? You know, who could she blame? If well,
Yeah.
you don't say anything. That's the frustrating thing. None of you do. She said the other night
Mm-hmm.
something about all the lives that Rachel and Amy have done. And I'm sitting thinking, are you fucking for real? All the lives
We've
compared to
done.
your
I
regular.
counted them. I counted them. We did 8.
Yeah,
We did 8 lives. She's been going nonstop every single night since August 31st. We have passed
Yes.
Halloween. We have passed Thanksgiving. We have passed Christmas. We have passed New Year's. We're going into
yeah,
Valentine's Day.
definitely. It's been
And she wants to
relentless.
talk about all of our lives.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down any at all. You know.
Well, and
Um,
I've come to realize I can't sit here every day and debunk her lies. Like last night, she was saying that Granny Fanny, that's really not Granny Fanny, and how I ran that by her before. I never ran that by her before. That's a straight up lie. That's definitely Granny Fanny. That is him. And Amber's just sit, she sits in the. Amber knows that's him. Amber, she's talked to him on the phone. Amber knows that's him. She just lets it go by. I'm just like, this is so. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
well, that's how crazy it is. I mean, Granny Fanny's been around for years. I had
Mm-hmm.
heard of Granny Fanny before I ever met him or saw him. Uh, and he talks. I mean, it's his voice. So who the fuck is it
Yep.
meant to be?
Yeah, she's making it seem like it's not really him, and that's what she does, because she's trying to derail people, like get them to go into another direction or whatever. You know, she's very, very good at that, making people believe something. Well, she doesn't make them believe because people think she's an idiot, a lying idiot. But she tries to get people to believe something else, and that's not how it is. So, and he came back. He came back because he's tired of seeing me being slandered every single day, and my family being attacked, and my friends being attacked, and their lives being attacked.
Yeah.
He's had it.
Well, she's a very what's the word when somebody provokes a reaction in people? Come on, ladies.
Manipulation.
What?
Instigator.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but she's the type of person that, well, I could just say that, right? That she pulls out a reaction in you, and you want to say something because you're sitting there like
She likes to stir the pot.
she's a fucking liar.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a liar, and
Mhm.
she will lie to manipulate, uh, and to
She
make
said
people think.
yesterday, before she said yes, no, he didn't have cancer. Yes, he does have cancer. Then she said yesterday, no, he doesn't have cancer. He told me he's totally healthy. Dude, are you?
Yeah, I heard
Oh
that.
my god.
Oh,
Yeah, she's a liar. I announced
Yeah,
it like 2 years ago on Amber's panel when he was diagnosed with it. So they're acting like I just made this up. Like I've been
I
talking
remember
about it.
that, Amy. Yep.
Yeah, they're acting like I
So do
just pulled it
I.
out of my ass and started talking about it. So he does
But I
have
mean,
it.
could you imagine one of us going live and saying that somebody didn't have cancer? Can you imagine what we would get to speculate on that?
I
Somebody
know
that's
about
not on
me. That
YouTube
would be
is a
bad.
private person, right, Scarlett?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
And she's going to play the whole call. She's going to play the
oh, she's
whole
been saying she's
call.
gonna play the whole call so many
Who
damn
gives a
times. You know
fuck?
what? Play the whole call then. Play
You,
it.
I wanted to go in and say, play the whole call. And if you've got that man saying that Amy is a serial killer, who's escaped from jail, I still don't give a fuck, Nikki. Play it. Because it's not going to change Amy's support in any fucking way. Nothing you say about her, about Rachel, about Scarlett, about Tiffany is going to change their support because nobody who's got a brain believes a word you say.
And I
They're
am
not
not
going to
in any
change it all.
support with
Yeah.
Crafton. I think it's disgusting about him. I don't want him near this channel. I don't want him near me. I don't condone that kind of behavior in my life, in my real life, and on freaking YouTube.
Yeah, I only heard about that last night, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I
Hi,
had thought,
Navigator. Mm-hmm.
hey Nav, hey
Hi,
everybody.
Trisha.
Hey
Yeah.
guys.
Um,
Hey Trish.
oh hey Trish. I had thought that apologies had been made. I thought everybody was okay. Not Crafton. Not I didn't think Crafton, but um, I wasn't even sure what the situation was between them, right? But I found out last night or today, sorry, that no, that wasn't the case. So I was a bit like, oh fuck, because a lot of people were very hurt and you don't want to upset people who really had genuine reasons to be hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things on here that you if you like because I could move on, right, with Kim. I could because it was a silly fight, things were said, nothing really happened to me, right? So but people that I care about might feel different and do feel different. So it's a hard situation to be in because you don't want to. But like everybody always says, you can't please everybody on here, no matter how you try. So yeah,
I wasn't involved. I wasn't involved with all of the grannies watching and Kim and Crafton stuff. I don't know. I know itty bitty little tiny bits and pieces of it. I never followed it. Okay.
yeah,
So, and I know for sure Retro didn't. Like she has, she's
No,
clueless
I
to it.
don't know a lot of the stuff that goes on this platform.
Right. And so this is how I feel about it. I just don't want to be put in the middle between somebody's battle because it makes me feel very uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Very,
Yeah,
and it's not that I'm taking sides. It puts somebody in a very uncomfortable situation, and because I don't want to
yeah,
be fighting with anybody. I don't want to fight with anybody, and
yeah,
it's not that it's not that I'm taking sides or not taking sides. I don't want the involved. I have enough going on here. I don't need
Ace
more.
monster.
You know what I'm saying?
I,
I don't need more. And so I just want to be kept out of it.
yeah. Pretty
That's
much how
all
I
I
feel
feel.
too, Amy.
Yeah.
It's just hard. It's really hard because I when you're not fighting with somebody, people can take offense if you. Well, it looks like you're taking sides, doesn't it? So it is a hard one.
Yeah.
But
This is where I was when Scarlett did the live the other night. This is where I was standing with it. Okay. And I said it multiple
yeah,
times on Scarlett's panel. I don't care if you like her or not. What was said about her was wrong. And the reason I feel that way is because of what's been done to me. Because of how my family things that my life has been completely twisted and turned into every freaking direction. I mean, I'm living in situations I never even knew I was living in. You know what I'm saying? It's like because
Yeah.
other people are making my life out to be what they want it to be, and I've had to
yeah,
deal with it. I have been dragged every single night. My life has been completely dug into since August 31st, every
Yeah.
single night. Every single night. I know that feeling. You know what I'm saying? And for Bill to sit there and say the things that he said, and he's a hypocrite because he did the same thing to his mom.
Big time.
He did the same thing to his mom.
I know.
So
That guy. Fucking.
right. So to me, it was just taking a stance for what is going on in this community, for the abuse and the words and all this other stuff that's being said about people. These people have no right even talking on Crafton and Kim.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
right at all. I mean, nobody's life should be talked about like that. They didn't bring that here. It was a post that was put up talking about it, and then it went throughout the community. That's what happened. So
right.
it's not that I was taking sides or I'm best friends with this person or I'm defending it. That's not it. I was taking a stand for what the people that we've been defending ourselves to did to another person.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I'm one of those people that I don't care if I like them or not. If I know something's being done bad to them, I'll stand up for them. I will. Does that mean I'm
Yeah.
best friends for them? No, I'm not. But it was wrong, and we're dealing with the same group of people that did this to her, and that's where I was standing that night on Scarlett's panel because
I
it was wrong.
agree. Yeah, and that does affect me as well when I hear, the likes of Nikki
Oh,
ripping Kim apart. Um, because I just think, fuck off, not only does she not know the situation or was involved in it in any way, but she's using it for content.
she
At
also
the
has
minute.
no right to speak upon
Hmm.
anybody or anything. And that's the
Exactly,
point,
Scott.
about the whole thing
Hmm.
about what's going on is that, from my perspective, and hey, I've been out here, since 2008 and slowly seen shit go down with people and kind of been like, okay, I know who to stay away and who to be around. But the thing is that you have absolutely no right. It doesn't matter if you're famous or, not famous. You have no right to talk about anyone's family, not at all out here.
Yeah,
And that is what bothers me the most is that she can go on until the break of dawn. And it's sick. It's sick how she just keeps going and going and going without any fucking ramifications. Sorry for cursing. I'm sorry
It's
about
okay.
any ramifications on any fucking ramifications. And it's just like she doesn't care. It's like, okay, if you don't care about that, then why the hell are you talking about it? And I know it's for content, but let it go. Leave it alone. These families are not your families because God only knows that you hate it when people start yapping their gums about your family. You know, just saying.
well, she talks about everybody's.
Yeah.
Look at the shit she says about Amy and her husband.
Yes.
Wait a
Fucking
minute.
unbelievable.
Brianna says just tonight in Jamie's, Bill's trying to bring up retro. For what? Dude, he's
What?
in love with me. He has a major
Oh my
crush on
God,
me.
he has the hard-ons for you, girl.
Holy! I
Yeah.
haven't even talked to. I don't even talk
Oh,
about
Once
this
Bill,
guy. Oh
once
Lord.
he latches onto you, he doesn't let go. He
once
doesn't
he
let go.
takes you
Like
Hello,
in, he
Bill,
won't let you go
Tanya.
out. Hi, Tanya's.
Hi,
How you doing?
Tanya.
How you doing, sweetheart?
Tanya.
Come on,
yeah. I
CJ. I
think
know
this
you
he's a
got it
freak.
going on too. Come
Wow.
on, let's go. Come on, in my mother's basement, under her bedroom, girl.
With the pink
Let's all
rooms.
go.
Oh my
No,
gosh. He's
he
such
will
a
always
freak.
be Buffalo Bill to me from Silence of the Lambs. That's
Mhm.
a
Retro
stick.
and Bill, Beauty and the Beast. I know,
Yeah.
eh, Hammy?
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
What the flip?
You're right, Hammy.
oh,
I think Billy, Buffalo Billy over there needs to be focused and more. You know, Bill, you need to focus a little bit more on your own life. Mr. I sit in a pink room all night long and stream everybody.
come on now, Amy. That's not fair. You know it's not fair what you just said. Come on. What are you talking about?
Where's the proof, Amy?
Where's the
He's a
proof?
creep. Stop.
No, I'm not going to
So
stop.
you know
No,
who
I'm just kidding.
talked to Nikki's daughter? Are you guys ready for this?
Oh,
It was
God.
retro.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
She's changed that story so many fucking times.
Ugh.
It goes from you to Amy, back to you, then it's definitely Amy, and you're sitting there like, fucking.
Bill, just
Nobody
make it
spoke to
me.
your daughter.
Make it my fault. Still, blame it all on me. It's fine. I don't care. You're a piece of crap, anyways. Oh, God
Scarlett,
have
I would
mercy.
CJ,
love
she
to
doesn't even know
talk.
what day of the week it is.
No.
No,
A little high up on that crank, don't you think? Just saying.
I would love to talk to the ex-husband.
Granny
That's a,
Fanny has siren down to a
Oh,
freaking.
oh, that's
What,
so
CJ?
funny.
yeah.
Oh, I love it when he does siren. Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
got him
God. He
perfect.
does. He does. And that and I have to tell you,
He has them
CJ, the
down
other
to a
night,
T.
people were like going insane about the whole thing skit that you did.
Oh,
Everybody that I know from work was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Who the hell is that? We love her. We love her." I was like, go and like her panel. Go and like her channel. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
and I still haven't cut it. I need to cut. I need a pair of clippers to shave it.
You
I'm
need
giving him too much
one of
hair.
those. It's like a. You need one of those bald caps where it makes you look bald, but put a mohawk
Yeah.
right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Or draw one on like Bobby does.
Yeah,
I
or get
heard.
like a fake bald head and it's just put some take some clippings of a mannequin's hair and a
Yeah.
wig and do that.
Just get you some
Did I
mascara.
hear?
You'll be good to go to draw it on.
Well, I was thinking a mascara or eyeliner maybe.
Yeah.
But did I hear
He
right
uses
that
mascara.
I heard that? Yeah, I heard that, Amy.
What he
Was
really
he
should have
live
got. Oh, go ahead.
ranting? Did he go live and was ranting? I thought somebody said that last night, but I couldn't find it.
No.
I don't know. I'm not subscribed to her.
Yeah, me
And I think
neither.
he had court. Was it today or
It was
yesterday? He had court.
yesterday. Yeah.
CJ, check your
So
PayPal, beautiful.
was it
Oh,
yesterday?
Aw. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. And people were asking about what it was for, and I said, well, it has to be for two things, and that's it.
oh,
Could be for
thank
many
you
things.
so much, Milan, sweetheart.
Aw.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so kind, and thank you again for thinking about doing this for me, hon. Um, I love Milan to bits.
Yeah, Milan is amazing.
She's
She's
a
so
special
sweet
person.
and
She let
kind.
Milan, can I read the poem? Now, if you don't want me to, just say I don't mind keeping it private, but I would love to read it out for everybody.
I love you so much, CJ, to the moon and back, Milan
She
says.
told me
Oh,
You
she
say?
told me you wrote her a poem, but she never read it to me because it was just private between the two of you. But I think you should read it if it's okay with her. I
Yeah, I'd
haven't
love
heard it.
to read
I
it
want to hear it.
because I'll tell you guys. I used to write. I was a freelance prose writer for
oh,
a few
really?
years. Yeah,
I didn't
I
know
sold.
that.
Yes, I spoke about it more when I first started on here, Scarlett. But
Uh-huh.
with everything else that goes on, it doesn't come up often.
Yeah.
Um, but I wrote poetry for years. You can tell, like, I write the parody songs,
Yeah.
which is kind of like poetry, but nasty.
No, it is
But
poetry. Yeah.
well, it's got a rhyme. But like I would always do poems for my family and things like that, like big events, but big birthdays or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I've had a few occasions where it was for people who'd passed. And I'm not telling you a word of a lie, guys, right? When I've ever done that and wrote a poem for somebody, I write them in like 5-10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like I'm getting the words like from the person. If you get what I mean,
I've
it's
done
it's
that
they
too.
come into my
Yeah.
head, Scarlett. So
Yeah.
quickly. It's like I'm being told them. And the other day I was sitting and I thought, just came into my head, I'm going to write a poem for Milan. And it was as if, and I know this sounds like stupid, but it was as if Alison was putting the words into my head, like
Mm-hmm.
that she would want to say to
Mm-hmm.
Milan. And it came so quickly that yeah, I was so happy with it. Did Milan say yes or no?
I didn't
Can you
see.
guys?
Let me see.
That's
Retro
where it came from.
tampered tampered chaos is one of my very good friends from I've known her for
Oh,
years.
okay. Hold on. Hold
Oh,
on.
Yeah.
Did Milan say that she wanted her to read it, honeys?
Yeah, she said she could.
Okay, go for it.
ah, brilliant. Let me just
I know how it is to write eulogies for people. I've been doing that. Like I've written so many eulogies in my life, but
oh, this so
when
much harder, Scarlet,
oh,
right?
but when they are, but like you know what, when you get in debt, when you hear about the person and their story, it's pretty easy, but it's kind of like you don't want to step on anyone's toes. But in that moment, in those moments, they just tell you to just go and do it. Like just do it, get it over with, let it go. Not once have I made a bad mistake or a bad decision on what to write because just listening to somebody's story will lead you into something better and bigger to write for them, and it ends out beautiful, and it ends up beautiful in the end, because you're
Yeah,
leaving them with beautiful words about that person. Anyway, go ahead and read your thing.
it's such a brave thing to do, I think, Scarlet, because
Yeah.
it's the last thing that'll be said about the person.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, oh,
Yeah.
well done. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
Um,
I give kudos to anybody that reads or writes poetry and can do those things too, just like you, my friend.
oh, I do love doing it, but I haven't done it for a long time. Can you see that, Rachel?
See what, my love?
I'm sharing.
Oh, you're sharing the screen? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, see. Okay. Yep. I see that. I added it. There you go.
So I just called it for a special friend, and it goes. I'm sending you this message from heaven up above to thank you for your friendship, your kindness, and your love. I've told all of the angels they're not the first I've met. On earth I had another I never could forget. Her loyalty, her honesty in everything we shared. She'd always go that extra mile to show me that she cared. Then when times they got harder, as time is no one's friend, her voice would lift me onwards. On her I could depend. So dry your eyes, my angel. I love and miss you so. I always will be grateful that you I got to know. And that was it.
My heart.
That was beautiful.
That is so,
Aw,
yeah, my heart.
I just
aw,
it sums her up, doesn't it,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Milan?
aw,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that was
Yeah,
wonderful, CJ.
she told me about it
Thank you.
last night. So, and she's like,
Oh,
it was just, she was just bragging about it, like how beautiful it was. Oh.
keep it going,
I just
CJ.
yeah, and I'm so the things are coming together for Alison's night we're gonna do. Um, that's gonna be a great night, guys. You gotta try your best to be there. It's gonna be a real celebration. So
I'll make sure to be there. Just tell me when it is. Give me a heads up, and I'll be right there. I'll be
I will,
there.
sweetheart. As soon as
Yeah.
we know it's going to be after the 26th because the 26th
Okay.
is Alison's real life
Okay.
memorial.
Yeah.
So sometime after that.
Okay.
But yeah,
Aw, that was so sweet.
it's great
Mm.
when this platform is used for good things. It doesn't happen often in this community, but when it does, and I mean by anybody, I'm not just talking about our side. You know, the other side, not Nikki or Robbie, but they do good things. I've seen them do good things. So uh, if we could just get rid of the real toxic, the like those two idiots,
Mhm.
because they just bring everything.
Unfortunately, CJ, I don't think I just feel like they're planted here. I feel like they're like a weed. They just won't go away.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hope not.
Well, I can honestly say, if I may, the thing is that we all have to stick together and know that, like, by sticking together, we all have a little piece of information that helps us out, all of us out in each and every different type of way. And, I was explaining that to Amy earlier. Just what we got to do is just stick together. And, when times are tough, just know that you have people there that support you, and you're going to the people that love you and that do care and that do want to be there for you. And those are the people that you need to stay with. And, there's been too many people out here that just take it for granted and, take your love and just shove it aside and step on it, like what we've been through, each and every one of us, I feel. But if we just stick together and, we're honest, and we're here, we're telling it like it is, we should have no problem. And I don't think, everybody's going to support you and come together. And exactly, you need to ignore them and trust each other. That's exactly, and keep your group small. Exactly, tempered chaos.
Yeah,
Exactly.
good advice.
I
Yeah.
know it's like I know it's like with me, I feel helpless at times because
Yeah.
my friends are getting attacked and there's nothing. No, I can't even do anything to help myself with this because I'm dealing with like a complete psychopath. And I feel
Yeah,
helpless because I don't know how to protect my friends against this. And that's where say what you want about me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's my friends I'm worried about, and it's my family.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't
yeah.
have to feel this way because I'm on YouTube.
No.
No, no.
And, no. And
It's
you're doing very
look.
good
This,
by just standing on your 10 toes and keeping it down and grounded. And that's all you're doing, and that's all you
Yeah.
can do, you know. That's all you can do.
I just at
Sorry.
this point, it's
Yeah.
harassment.
Yeah.
It is harassment.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody took. I mean, YouTube. Oh shit! Right. YouTube have it in their policies that you can't go live about the same person. I think it's 3 times in a row.
Hmm.
Why is that
Didn't
not being
They have
enforced?
that, and Nikki's done it like over how many times?
That's what I'm
Exactly,
Yeah.
saying.
Rachel.
Wow. I
It
didn't
was
even know that.
hilarious last night because she made a comment and she said, I think it was about the phone call. And she goes, was it about what was it? Oh, if it was AI on that phone call, then why haven't I been struck down yet? Why haven't I been flagged or whatever she was saying? I'm sitting here
Oh,
like,
I
Nikki,
know.
what do you mean? 2 weeks ago, you were saying how you. I'm like, 2 weeks ago, how many times have you complained that I'm freaking striking your channel down or that you're getting copyright strikes or that you're getting StreamYard strikes? You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
that
like first you're complaining about all of that, saying it's happening to you. And then last night you're saying, oh, why is that not happening to me? I'm telling you, this woman doesn't know her freaking ass
and
from
Amy,
anything.
she bragged
She doesn't.
about it too, about doing it to your family. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
mean, they're
Yep.
all
And then she
sitting
was
there
like,
like, oh well,
yeah.
AI is
And
the
then,
best thing, and they do it. So fuck them.
mhm.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I mean,
I'm
Sarah
going
was
to.
sitting there like, send it to me. I'll edit it. What, CJ?
I'm
Wow.
going to share this screen. Can you share it for me, Rachel? I want you all to watch this, right? And the next time Amy says, it's not Amy, Nikki tries to make light of the AI thing and make out as if that would be impossible or whatever, remember watching this, right?
Hmm.
Now, this is a site called Revocalize AI, right? Now, let me log in. I'm logged in. Okay. So I'm going to go to my AI voices. Now, this is where I could take a voice, any voice, Scarlett's voice. Uh, all I have to do is put in, let's go to create new voice, right? So what you do is you upload a clip of the voice. So that could be somebody on a phone call. It could be
Wow.
somebody's voice you've got from YouTube video or some voice you've got on your computer here, right? You upload that and they train it, um, basically AI it, right? And then I can talk and look, like, then you go to convert voice, right? Watch this.
Wicked. I hate this
I
shit.
will use,
Use me if you want. I don't care.
no, I'll use Nikki,
Oh, hey, even better. No, this
right?
is so wickedly evil. I hate this stuff. But oh, anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Mm.
So I will say something quick. So let me hang on. What can I say? Uh, I like giving blowjobs in driveways, right? So I've recorded it. Now it's gonna change it. Now this won't be perfect because obviously I've done it so quick, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. But it's just to give you an idea. See the bit that you click on to move it down. It's so you can hardly see it. Just use my arrows. Okay, so revocalize. And this is it here, changing what I just said. Doesn't take long, honest to God, it'll be because it was only a little tiny clip. And this is just one that I found. There's thousands of AI websites, ones that'll be more detailed and whatnot. So,
Creepy.
Space played that clip last night where remember when we were on panel and that pumpkin cat account came in and she's like, Amy needs to contact Nikki. She has something to expose. She's gonna put out whatever. And Nikki's like, oh, Amy, don't do it. Oh, Amy, this is gonna destroy. Listen to what she's saying. Her words. This is gonna destroy your reputation. Now I know what she was talking about. She's talking about that phone call with my
Hmm.
stepdad and how she's saying it's going to destroy my reputation because she was going
huh,
to make it destroy my reputation.
pushing
by
the issue
using this.
on that.
Now, my stepdad looked me dead straight center in the eyes and said, Amy, yes, I talked to her for just a couple minutes. And he said, this is not what I said. My mom told me when I sent her the clip, she goes, Amy, that sounds like Dave, but that's not his voice. That's not him.
Amy,
And my mom knows her
why would
husband.
your stepdad get on the phone with a fucking stranger from the internet and tell her deep, dark family fucking secrets? It does, because remember, this is a senator, so we know he's gonna have a level of uh, apprehension, like privacy. Like, why would he do that? Why would he put himself in that position? It doesn't make
She was,
any
see,
fucking sense.
she was called, it doesn't, and she told him that I go around calling him daddy on YouTube.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I've never said that a day in my life. I have always, he's my stepdad. I've always called him Dave.
Yeah.
That's what it's always
Yeah.
been. You know? And
I
then
like
saying that
giving
he gave his
blowjobs and
daughters.
dry quiz.
Right. Now, do you think this sounds like Nikki? It's not perfect because I would edit it more, right? Put effects and stuff on it.
Right. But that's
Right.
how it works. And they, and then with
I
Sarah
like
involved,
giving
I can edit
blowjobs and
anything
dry
you want me to
quiz.
edit for.
Oh my God. What? Do it again?
That is what happened. Yeah.
I like giving blowjobs and dry quiz.
That sounds
Oh
like
my
Nikki.
God.
How did you do that?
Look how quick I done that, Rachel.
It's AI.
How
Fucking creepy as fuck.
I like
Shit.
giving blowjobs and dry quiz.
Oh my God, stop.
right?
And it was CJ's voice that said that. It was CJ's voice that said that. This is look what they did with that screenshot. Look what they did with that screenshot. Here's the thing.
Holy.
I wasn't in
Right.
that. Me, Michelle, and everybody knows how Messenger works. Okay,
Holy
I'm
shit.
sure all of us have all been in chats at some time with people. When you leave a Messenger chat, you cannot search in there. You have to scroll and keep scrolling and scrolling, but you're not allowed to use the search bar in there.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to forward like voice clips, and if you're blocked, you're not allowed to like you can't delete anything.
No,
Right?
you have to go back and
So
into the
me, Retro,
administration and do that. Yeah.
right. So me, Retro, and Michelle left that chat with Dave G way before, like a long time ago. Okay, before that screenshot was even put out. We weren't even in that chat anymore. We can show where we all left the chat. So it had to have been somebody in that chat, which was Dave, that was only left in that chat to go in and change Retro's picture around and the name. We can't do it. You can't change anything when you leave a chat. It's impossible.
Right.
And they tried to put the blame on Retro for calling that is why I said what I said.
Yeah.
That is why. Because I knew what Nikki was going to do, and it just proved her a liar again.
Oh my God.
And I knew where the information came from.
I'm still wheeling over this. I'm sorry. Like that
Me
is too
too.
fucking
That sounded
freaky.
Isn't
like
that crazy?
Nikki. How did you do that, CJ?
It's just AI,
Yep.
Rachel.
And that
That's why when I was from the minute I've got to be honest, I didn't believe that she'd even spoken to your stepdad, Amy. I really didn't. Now, if he spoke for a couple of minutes on a phone call and she recorded it, that she can make that man say anything. I could have made Nikki say anything there,
Mm-hmm.
right? You can't believe. Unfortunately, in this day and age, you just can't believe anything unless you've got. I don't even know. Like if you filmed yourself, I don't even know. To be honest, I wouldn't trust much. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
they forged. Look what they did. Look what Bob did to Scarlett's text message. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Everything
right.
gets twisted and turned and fabricated.
Yeah.
You can't trust anything that's coming from that side. You can't.
And you know, the fact
I mean, if
that
they came
he
to me and said, Amy.
No, go ahead, then.
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
I think I have a delay. I
It's
wasn't.
okay.
It wasn't important. I don't even know what I was gonna say. No, I honestly don't know what I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
Okay.
do that all the time.
Me too. 55 soon, doing now. But seriously, like, I mean, if I started realizing that he was saving my messages, my voice clip messages, like my voice recordings. And I was like, why the hell would anyone want to save those? And I'm thinking to
Mm.
myself, like, I looked back and I was like, motherfuckers started saving these like way in the beginning, and I was like, wow, this is pretty fucked up. So when I started seeing that going back into the messages, seeing what I said if I did anything wrong to trigger him into doing that, I started realizing, you know what? Why not save these messages? Why not share them with somebody that my group of friends that I know and trust out here and show them what's really going on? And if I didn't do that, I would have been clearing my name until the get-go if I did not do that because everybody knows that that's bullshit what he did. That's bullshit, utter bullshit.
Right. Well, what happened? What happened, Scarlett? What happened is he did that live. Nikki did that live, and he was
Yeah.
in there calling my kids' names, dragging my kids, calling my son an it, calling my son a he, like just dragging my kids. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And that was the same night that Nikki also said that she was going to buy a domain in Dave's, my stepdad's name. And
Okay.
they
Oh.
knew,
Yeah.
they screwed up. They knew they screwed up that night. Okay. So what happened is it was like either the next day or the next day after that's when Nikki called down to the state capitol to talk to my stepdad. And
Mm.
whenever he wasn't in, so the secretary wrote down the message, he called her back. And she was bawling her eyes out saying I was harassing them, that I was pushing these people to the edge, talking about them every night. I wouldn't leave them alone, just bawling her eyes out to make it look like Robbie freaking snapped and said what he said because I pushed him into doing it. That is exactly what happened. And then she gave Dave, my stepdad, she gave him the link to Robbie's goodbye live. And he's like, I can't handle these toxic people on here anymore, to make himself look like the
Oh.
victim. It was all set up because they knew what they did that night to my kids was a hate crime. So,
Wow.
and they knew what they said about my stepdad. That is how it all fell into place. So now, because she knows people aren't like, and then if you listen to her what she said that night when Space played that clip last night, she was like, "Oh, Amy, this is gonna ruin your reputation. This is gonna
Mm.
destroy you." No, Nikki, it
Yeah.
destroyed you.
Yeah.
It
Makes you
destroyed
even look
you.
even shittier.
Yeah, it completely backfired in her face. But that is exactly how it went down. That is exactly how it went down. That's the time frame on it, and they set the whole entire thing up, and that's a fact. That
Mm.
is a complete fact because they were
So,
trying to get out of what they did and threatening to buy a domain in my stepdad's name and all of that stuff. So she was making it look like I pushed him into doing all that crap.
mm-hmm.
It's
Shit.
a setup.
Bullshit.
Stupid
They've done
assholes.
that. They've done that so many times. I remember the night her and Bobby were on her channel, and he comes in and goes, "Oh, check your messages," and she pretends to check her messages, and then they're like, "Oh, this is Amy's ruined. Amy's ruined. I can't believe this. Can't show you." Can't show you, but because I promised the person I wouldn't. But guys, oh my god, I can't believe she did this. Nothing ever came of that, as I knew it wouldn't that night. It's just it's propaganda, guys. It's
Yep.
just to make you think,
Yep.
oh, Amy's fucking awful. That Amy, did you hear her? No, you wouldn't have heard it, but she said that last night or the night before, she was somebody, she was reading out something, and the person said, I mean, I've got every live or something like that, right? And she goes,
Mhm.
oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine that? That's about that's such a lot of screenshots. Why would anybody record it? And I'm sitting going, what, you that recorded every phone call with? It's like she doesn't
Mhm.
hear her fucking self.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Mm-hmm.
unbelievable.
Yeah, she records everything. Everything. She was playing me, and this is where I went kind of stupid. I said I trusted her. I had a feeling something wasn't right, but I kind of just pushed it off and ignored it. Like, no, it's just me. But just the way she would answer the phone, like she never just picked up the phone, hello, and had a normal conversation. She had to do something like go get ice, go get something to
Isn't
snack on.
that
She had to go get water. She had to go
yeah.
use the washroom, turn her one of her other
But
computers on. She had to do something, and it's because she was setting up the recording. And she told me that she only recorded Space Monster one time. Come to find out, she recorded the entire 3 months worth of
Oh
conversations
my
that they had
God.
back and forth.
oh,
She played me clips of yelling at her school principal, her children's school principal, when they were way younger, and they're adults now. Okay, so she still holds on to that. I couldn't. I'm telling you right now, I couldn't imagine living in the same fucking home as her.
No, not at
I couldn't.
all.
I couldn't imagine having to deal with that.
Holy cow.
She is a
Huh.
stalker. She is a creep. She is everything. And you know what? And that the whole thing of them using AI on that phone call. Listen to what she
mm-hmm.
said. This is going to ruin your reputation, because that's how they made the call out to be. They did that.
Mm-hmm.
I get blowjobs for free. Oh, do you want some cheese? Hi. What? Oh my god, I didn't see you there. Did you want some cheese?
Oh, she's so frustrating. Just on a basic level, to
Mhm.
listen to her live, it's so frustrating. You guys notice that she can't. She always does this thing where she'll go, "What?" as if something terrible has happened.
Yes. Like
What?
what? Like
Yep.
what?
You're like, oh fuck, oh
Or the
how
best is
she,
I didn't know any of this stuff that was going on.
oh
How
yeah,
did you not know when you and Amy are best friends
She
when this
did know.
happened?
yeah.
Exactly. Get
Totally.
out of here.
She did know.
What a
Yeah.
chooch.
Like, I never followed the grannies watching and Natasha crap that went down. And
Mm-hmm.
anyway, when her and I just together were following the Gabby Petito and Summer Wells case, she's like, "Do you hear what's going on? Do you hear this shit? Like, do you hear?" And she'd play it for me. And I never followed Granny's watching. I never followed Natasha, because that was the time where I was fighting with Jessica with the K, like dealing with her crap. And so I was just
Oh
Mm-hmm.
staying
yeah.
like out of the spot. Like, I'd go into Robbie's every once in a while, but when all that happened, no one knew who I was. No one knew who I was, and so it's just like, she's the one that was always telling, because she watches this woman does nothing with her life. She sits up there and makes her life look like it's wonderful, like she has all these degrees and she has all of this and all of that. And I'm just sitting here,
Please.
why don't you go put your degrees to fucking work, Nikki, and go get a job instead of harassing people on
Exactly.
the internet?
She doesn't
Same can
realize
go
that
with other
because of
people
the
as
way.
well. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Scarlett, honey.
No, go ahead. You're on. Go ahead.
No, no, no. On you go, hon.
No, no, no. I just said I just feel like, a lot of them need to put their degrees, quote, quote, to
Oh yeah,
work.
yeah.
The documentation on the walls. I mean, it's funny how like you can walk into a doctor's office and see clear as day, that golden seal. And then, you look at somebody else's wall and there's like that matte golden seal with no shine to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got it on Google, right?
Exact, or eBay or one of those freaking
Yeah.
places.
The thing with Nikki is over time when when you listen to her regularly, it's not hard to see that she does nothing, because you can't go live every night. And I don't care what you say, Dickie. I've been on here 7 years this year, and there is no way you are going live for 3, 4, 5 hours every single night, and then getting up and cleaning all your house and going to a job. It's impossible. It doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even hear you talk about leaving the fucking house. I mean, don't you even say you do online shopping? I've got an image of her in my head, and it's nothing to the image that we are shown of her. The fact that nobody, how many years were you friends with her, Amy,
Like 4 years, 4.5 years.
and never saw her once,
Never
right?
saw her once. Nope.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that was kind of
So,
creepy itself. Not even seeing
And
one
Robbie lied.
one
Yeah,
live.
Robbie lied, saying
of
he saw
course
Of
he
her.
course,
did.
of course he did.
Why would Nikki not have went to Robbie's wedding? Think about it,
That's the other question I was going to ask. That's the other
right?
question. If they're so tight, and like with the Fuens, why wasn't he there? Why wasn't Bill there? Why weren't any of those people there that are sitting in that chat just licking and sniffing his butthole? Why?
Well, I believe she couldn't go to the wedding because she's not that person that she shows. It's just,
Yeah.
I would, Scarlett, I would put every penny I had on it.
Mm.
Every penny.
I'm
I've
kind of glad
seen
that
it
she didn't
before.
go, because she probably would have ruined it. Like probably gotten like really like way too hammered or something, or out of sorts. Would have acted inappropriate. That's what I think. No, she would have
Yeah.
been sucking dick in the parking lots. Eh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you
Robbie's.
go.
And listen, I don't know about you guys, right?
Mm.
But no matter what I look like, uh, if I was insecure about something or whatever, if if I was that person that I'm saying I am, and somebody kept saying it wasn't me, I would fucking go on that camera
Oh
just to
God, yeah.
prove them wrong, right? And you're talking about that she is apparently a beautiful looking person. The
Mm.
pictures that she shows us, she's flawless,
Mhm.
beautiful skin, world's perfect ass, uh, beautiful tits, beautiful. So if we believe that, let's say you believe that, why wouldn't she go on camera? Why? She showed us all the pictures, so it's not like she doesn't want people knowing what she looks like. I'm telling you, she's even lying about that. Uh,
Look up look what happened. Look up on Google what happens to a lot of hands in an AI picture.
I showed it,
Like half of
Amy.
them are cropped out. Yeah.
AI struggles with hands.
Mhm.
For
Hmm.
some reason they struggle. It struggles with hands, and it even says on Google that it can make them have like white marks or distorted looking. Or it isn't it funny that that was the one thing that she fucking scrolled out.
Yep.
Come on,
But she had to show her hands because she was holding the sign of the date and the
exactly.
time and that she just hung up with Robbie.
Hmm.
So she had to paste that into the picture. That's what happened.
Hmm.
I totally agree. Yep, yep.
Yep. And I think
I
the
just
reason that
Yeah.
she's so focused on my marriage and in my life
Hi, Ginger.
is because all her kids are grown. All her kids are engaged or getting married or have relationships, right? Her husband is engaged to another woman, trying to leave her ass.
Oh wow,
She
I didn't
has
even know
nobody.
that.
She has no
Oh
life.
wow.
She has nothing. Nothing. No
She
job. Nothing.
she
Your
has
family, your
Robbie
yep. Well, your
and
kids
Bill and
grow up.
Star.
Your kids
Yeah.
get older,
Yeah.
and I mean, imagine having nothing, nobody, and you sit in front of a computer screen all day long. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing in life to look forward to. That's why she's miserable.
Listen, I have like my kids are all grown up, well, the one's getting there, but I mean, I feel alone at times, but like I go out, I have work, I have to go
Mhm.
out and live my day, you know? I mean, I could just sit here and do that as well, but like I don't think it's normal. I wasn't raised to do that.
Yeah.
And people like that, they're raised to just like whatever floats their boat. Like
Mhm.
it just boggles my mind that these people were not raised properly in the sense that We know that there are some, families out there that don't raise their kids right, but you know what? I mean, they latch on to you, making you feel like, oh, okay, I have a friend, I'm going to be friends with you and whatnot. But then it's totally not their, you know, I don't know. It's just like, why? Like, why do we become friends with these people? But, it's because we care and we have good hearts. But, it's like they need to learn. And wouldn't they be learning from their friends? Like, oh, well, if she can do it, I can do it too, because we're uplifting other people. I don't know. By the way, she went
No,
live.
yeah.
Went
Mm-hmm.
live.
Oh, that's why then, Iva. I
Good
thought
call.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
this is
And you
roundabout Whiskey.
see, and
Yeah.
Robin, I feel bad saying what I said, but Nick, I'm compared like Robin. You're not out here destroying people's lives and digging into them and making AI calls and contacting. You know what I'm saying? She is a
Mm-hmm.
miserable, lonely person, and the reason she talks about her looks is she's getting older. I mean, come
Mm.
on, every day we're all getting older. It's a fact of life. We
Yeah.
don't all look like we did in our 20s. You know what I mean? We've had kids or we've aged or whatever has happened to us. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's perfect, but she wants because and the reason she brags so much about her looks, I don't think that Nikki is handling mentally. I don't think she's handling it okay that she is aging. Her
Mm-hmm.
life is like literally flashing before her eyes and all she can do, the only thing that she has accomplished in her life is giving blowjobs in the driveway.
No, that's totally, totally
You know what I mean?
realistic what you're saying because it is true. I mean, for me, being almost 55 and stuff, I mean, I think I look better than I did in my 20s, and a lot of people say that to me. They're like, "Wow, you're aging gracefully." And I'm like, "You know what? Like I was so insecure in my 20s that I know my worth now that I'm carrying it with me. You got to learn to carry your worth with you no matter how old you are. These people don't know, like there's something happens and it happens. Something happens in your life where you let go. And if you get a little chunky, you get a little chunky, if and maybe you get too skinny, maybe you get, maybe gain weight, but you know what? It happens. Nobody's going to judge you for it except yourself. And when you start judging yourself and coming down on yourself and being insecure about the way you look and feel, that is when people start judging you and coming after you because you're putting it out there. You're
Oh.
laying down a little skin saying, "Hey, you know what? I feel this way. I told my friends I feel this way." So you're going to get a bunch of people that are, thinking that they're hot to trot, like, Emba with her big forehead, and just be around, oh, I'm too hot for you. No, that's not the case. You have to know your worth in order not to act like that. And she doesn't know her worth at all. She could have like fell apart, you know, along the way, but who cares? You know?
Nav, that is interesting. You could be right there because have you noticed that when she talks about Amy, she all the time calls her an Amazon lady?
Yeah, she's jealous. Yeah. And she's jealous of her.
Well, it's a funny term, and like
Not an Amazon, by the way. And she's
no,
tall, but like she's gorgeously tall.
but that's not a bad thing because every
No,
time
it's
she
not.
says it, I think when I think of an Amazon lady, I think of like the old movies. Attack
Warrior
of the
princess.
Amazon women. And
Yeah.
they're okay, they're really tall, but they're also like beautiful. They've got on the little tiny ripped skirts and the coconut bras and whatever. So I don't see how that is
No,
a
I think I
derogatory term.
I think
But
Amy and is beautiful, and I think that her height is complementary to her the way she looks, and I don't think there's anything wrong with her at all. She's
people aspire
proportioned.
to be tall. People
Yeah,
want to be tall. Because a
Hey,
I'm
supermodel
five.
wears
I'm 5 feet. I want to be tall.
right.
I'm only a foot taller than. I'm only 5'9". Well, I'm 5'9". She's over here acting like I'm 7 foot tall.
Like you're
Yeah,
like
but if
8 feet
you're a little
tall, like
person,
Peter Steele. Oh my
if
God.
you're a little person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that's something you're gonna really notice and focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Robbie
Brianna.
and I are exactly the same height.
Yes, you are. In fact, I think no. Weren't you wearing heels at one
Mm-mm.
point, or like shoes like that were like
Mm-mm.
up like wedges? No, because he seemed a little short at one point, like
I
when he was
had
standing
heels
next
on
to
and I
you.
changed into. Yeah, I put sandals on afterwards.
Okay. Well, you maybe it's because you stood up straight and he was like kind of
Mm-hmm.
slouchy. I don't know, but like it seemed like he was a little shorter than you. But like either way, I think
Mm-hmm.
that your height is perfect for you, and you know what, it suits you very well, and you're beautiful anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I have
Amy's
never
she's
heard
just
being
jealous for
tall
Nikki.
as a as a derogatory term. Tall lady. What does that mean? Long legs, right?
Hmm.
And that's something guys love. Oh, she just talks utter bullshit. But I think you could be onto something there, Nav. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think she has some very low self-esteem, and that's why she has to brag
She
about
does.
herself to like make herself feel better and put other
She
people down.
does.
Yeah.
And when you're at that point, that's pathetic.
It is. It's sick. And they manipulate you into thinking that you're the problem. Like you're the issue. Like, oh, like, just because you have, like the tattooed brows or something, like, and you're trying to make yourself look a little bit younger, like me. I wanted to get them done because I'm sick and tired of painting them on because they're falling out because I'm getting older. So, and that's something I always took pride in is my brows and my eyes because that's all the people ever complimented me on, so I just keep with it. But to go and to berate people just because it makes you feel beautiful inside, you a special kind of stupid. You special kind of stupid. That's for sure. She's special kind of stupid.
Oh, she is.
And Nikki, I know you're watching, honey, because I seen you gone live, but you know what? I give you the bird and I tell you to take that bird and shove it in every single hole that you have to make sure that you explode and get out your negativity and fucking be a better person because you know what? That's the only way that people are going to see you is how
I
you're
don't think
putting
she ever
what
will
you're
be.
putting out here. And no, she won't. No, she won't.
I think she's a
And that's
bitter
all they see.
bitch, and she'll always be like that.
Yes, she will.
I just think she'll always be like that.
She is not going to ever, ever be better than anyone. No way. And it's
No.
not about that. It's not
Mm-hmm.
about
She
that.
doesn't have much self awareness at all.
No, she does not. She's very insecure. You insecure. You
Yeah.
insecure.
I can't stand the titles she gives her lives. They're so fucking stupid. It's like they never have anything to do with what she actually talks about.
No, it's like
Hate
a, it's
that.
like a, it's like a, it's like a seduction game. It's like, come over here and see what I'm posting today.
Right.
Like, ooh, what do I have to say? Nothing really. That's interesting.
Is anybody listening to it?
Oh, I'm not. I just saw that she went live and
Nope.
I was just like,
No.
nope, I'm not doing it. I don't have
This
time
this
for
song
her.
is for Nikki, okay?
Oh, good.
We represent the
Okay.
lollipop kids, the lollipop kids, the lollipop kids. And in the name of the lollipop kids, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
Oh, I love you, girl.
That's her.
I love
Love you
Retro.
too.
She's so cute.
I'm a
Hey,
50-year-old
It
that
is what it
acts
is.
like a 14-year-old, but I don't mind. I don't
I don't.
care.
It's
I'm having
living life to
fun.
the fullest. Exactly. Have fun with your life. Hey, Retro.
Retro, will you
Not
play that
Retro.
Elvis song, honey? Which one, Milan? Which one, my
Not
love?
Amy.
Oh, I need to
Nikki, I'm
get it to
looking
you.
down at you.
Oh, you need to get it to me? Oh, God, that means I have to
CJ,
MP4 it.
if I put
Oh,
it in
yeah,
the back
yes. If you
chat,
could do
can
add to
you
stage.
Play it.
Yeah, reason. My
You owned
daughter
it
loves
though.
Elvis too. Yeah, I knew it was a hologram, but I could have sworn it was with Lisa Marie, but I forgot it was with Celine Dion.
Ah,
Look
well, that
alike.
was
I
beautiful
think they
too.
always looked alike.
Nikki's raging on Amy. Laugh out loud.
Oh, fuck, what's new?
Like we didn't know that was going to happen.
Oh,
Here she goes.
Rage away.
Rage away,
Take
Nikki.
it
Have
low.
fun. We're over here talking about how hot Elvis is, so go have fun.
Here
And
she
holograms.
comes. She's coming
Yeah.
down the street.
she gets the funniest looks from
Everyone
Everyone
she
she
meets. Yeah,
Hey,
it's little
it's a
darling Nikki.
monkey.
hey, it's a munchkin.
Hey, it's the Dickies. Can't
And
stop
she says
screwing
she's never
around.
lying. But she's lying all the time now.
Rachel,
Can't
I'm
stop
gonna
screwing
Giving
rewrite
around.
this.
blowjobs and cheese. What?
I'm gonna rewrite this one for Nikki, and you're gonna sing it. Uh,
Okay.
hey Nikki, how you lie all the time. Hey Nikki, something like that.
Oh no.
Oh Nikki,
You
Don't
lie
do
around all
that.
night, and that's a little long. You think you got it right, but I think you got it wrong. Oh, Nikki,
What
you
about
just suck. So get off the
hey?
freaking phone, Nikki.
You
Let's start
sperm.
the karaoke.
Listen, Rachel. Hey Nikki, what a pity that you lost your man. Uh, something with an
You have to
only
suck
fan.
dick in
I
the
don't know. Okay, I got
in the
you.
driveway all the time. There you
Yeah.
go. Hey, Spacey.
She's also
Hi,
swearing on
Space.
her children's live. I think that's an awful thing to say, and she says it constantly.
What?
She can shut up.
She's so
Hi
sick.
Shut the fuck
guys.
up.
It just shows how
Hi.
much. You know what's creepy
How
about
are
this
you?
is it just shows how much she stalks us.
Yep.
Yeah.
How is
I'm good.
everybody?
How are you?
Hi,
Good.
Thank you.
Space.
Hi. You feeling
Doing
better,
better.
Retro?
Space?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Oh, okay, good. Are you feeling better? Obviously you're feeling better, Retro.
Why don't I hear her?
You don't
Can
hear
you
No.
can't hear me?
Why do I hear everybody else but Space? Amy?
Can you hear me?
I can hear. Space.
I can hear
Why
you.
don't I hear Space?
I'll go back in and out.
Okay.
Okay,
see.
I'm going to leave and come back.
No.
Space
No.
is. Oh.
Space is. Well.
But you
We'll
guys
both
can hear
leave
me.
and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, go away, Retro, and come back.
There she is.
Space?
Can you hear me now, Retro?
Now I hear you. Yes.
Oh.
There
Yes.
we go.
Okay.
So apparently, CJ, you've been told that you need to try out those AI generators or those voice clip things, which you did, to show that it wasn't a made-up call. You've been told that you must do that, CJ, because she's not happy about the fact that you are over here. I don't know. I don't know what her problem is. She quite likes you for some reason, CJ. She gives
Yeah,
you a
because
go.
CJ's awesome possum.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
why.
know why,
on.
but she's got a heart on for you, and there's certain people she does have a heart on for. But anyway,
Bill has a
It'll never
heart for
happen.
me, but you know.
so the threat here that she contacted your father-in-law, right? So you're the one to blame, and she's also going to send all those clips to somebody else in Arizona so that you are the one that putting his reputation and job on the line. It's not her fault that she's
He
actually
is so weird.
How is she even coming up with that? Because
Because she's a fucking idiot.
You're
She's
fucking
just
idiot.
so, she just thinks that she is so untouchable, and that nothing will come towards her way, so that look, she's just always done this all her life. She threatens people. That's what
I'll
she
be
does.
back, guys. 2 seconds.
Okay.
She's been debunked. That's the problem. And her ass is chapped.
Oh,
That's all.
she's just look. We can all see that she's got half a dozen people in there that are egging her on and being, silly the way she is. But of course, it's everybody else's fault, not hers, that she's ringing up senators and
Right?
crying on the phone and threatening to expose this stupidity. I mean,
Yes.
I think, Nikki, you underestimate the power of your own stupidity. Go right ahead and do all those things. Let's see how you fare out of it.
Well,
let's see what will happen to you when you start. You've done the threats, which is what you consistently do every night. You threaten people.
Yeah. And unfortunately for you, Nikki, I've been threatened by the best, and you are not anywhere near those characters. But yeah, if you believe that somebody in Arizona is going to do anything to somebody in Scotland because they played a clip, go ahead, my darling.
Oh, no, it wasn't you, CJ. She was saying that about Amy. I'm sorry if I misunderstood her. What she was saying, ordering you to do, was to go and put, try out the chat avatar, whatever you did. Yeah, that whole thing that you just did, right? And we saw how scary it was. That this, I watched it. Actually, I watched a really interesting there's a guy that I listen to. He's from England, and I don't know if you've all heard of him. He's got a channel called Moon, and he's one of these guys that they do those about 20-minute 20-minute videos discussing things that are going on in the world, and he was actually discussing the AI bot generators. And I'll drop it in the main. It's incredibly interesting and very, very scary, because what I didn't realize is that for some time, like well over a decade right now, we all know about the bots that come in, and the fact that the AI generated bots are so good now, nobody doesn't know that they're not a human being. And so the discord that is being created by all of these AI generated bots, and it's just so scary. It's just so scary. But I'll put it in the chat. Sorry for hijacking, guys.
I believe, Space, that many
It's
people.
all good, my love. You didn't hijack. It's okay.
No, it's great to see you, Space. But what I did tonight, showing how quickly I could manipulate her voice into saying whatever I wanted, would have been an eye opener for lots of people. Because if you have never looked into AI, you just wouldn't know how easy it is. And
well, so here's an interesting thing, and I might put it on my CP. I read there was an article about 4 or 5 years ago where Indonesia had specifically used in their papers an AI generated journalist, and had this journalist doing all this writing, and it was crazy. People were so shocked by all this, what the papers were writing and this journalist was reporting, when they found out that she was fake. She was all AI. I'll find those things and put them out on my community page if you're interested, guys. But I'll find that Moon and put it in the chat for you. Yeah, but it is very, very scary.
It is. It really is. And that's why you really, how do you know what to believe and what not to believe anymore? It's too easy.
Yeah.
I think that what we do have to do now is that, and what we should have always done is, when you hear something, you don't always take it at face value. Go and
Right.
investigate on your own. Just don't pick the places that are going to come up first. You've got to go and investigate, because the fact of the matter is that Google and all these like Google in particular, they'll with the algorithms, they'll press down anything that you want to find out that they don't want you to really know, right? So
Yeah,
you really have to do your own investigations.
definitely. Yeah,
That's
definitely.
basically what we were born to do in the first place. So we're going back to like what we were born to do is go and investigate on our own
Mhm.
cognizance to see and be the judge and jury in everything that we can be.
Well,
It's like
I look at
New
it like
World.
this. I think we've gone back to the dark ages,
Hmm.
because people are just taking at face value all these things that are supposed to help you, that is scientifically not proven
Yes.
half the time. And it's like we've been gone back to the days where people are selling snake oil and all that. Remember, they used to sell all
Oh
that
yeah.
shit, and
Yeah,
Yep.
people would
Like the
buy it.
voodoo
That's
priests and
exactly
stuff.
like we
Yeah.
are in right now.
Hmm.
it's
Yep.
true. Yeah.
Yep. And I personally think that, you know what, it is going to end up to be totally illegal at some point, which it really is technically, but it's going to be validated that it's illegal and the people that are doing it should stop. And then that's going to turn into an addiction itself. It's like one addiction for another addiction, it
Yeah,
seems.
I've just put it in the chat, so if you want to keep it for later on, he's really
Oh,
great
thank
to
you.
listen to, actually. And it's not a very long one, but it actually solidifies what you're talking about, what somebody like Snarly is doing right now.
Is his name
Uh,
Moon over Miami?
he's called. I put it in the chat. Let me just
Okay,
check.
because I can't see the chat, but I know a Moon over Miami, and he talks
No, I
about
don't
stuff
think
like
it's
that too.
Moon over
Okay,
Miami. Hang on.
I'm sorry, I
Uh,
just heard a Moon. I know he talks about that stuff too. It's okay. I'll check. Thank
Can
you.
you guys imagine you? So let's say
Oh,
I'm
that's
in
the
love.
wrong one
I'm
that I
in.
put in there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, CJ. I beg your
Sorry,
pardon.
honey. Sorry, no, you're okay, honey. But let's say I'm in love with Scarlett's husband, right? And I make an AI recording of the husband telling me he's leaving Scarlett for me and he loves me and all the rest of it. And I play it to Scarlett, right? Scarlett loses her mind and blows the two of us away with a shotgun.
Mm.
These are
That
the
no,
things that
yeah,
make it dangerous, right?
yeah, but that would never happen. Number one, because he's a chooch anyway, and you wouldn't even want to be in love with him. And number two is that I would, if it was you, if it, say I knew you, like we're talking now, and you did that, I would totally put everything to a halt, stop, and have a talk with you,
Yeah,
and have a talk with him. But I'd have a talk with both of you, and
right.
in the same room, like if it was like, via, FaceTime or something. But I would have a talk with you because I don't believe anything anymore. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So, and it's because of some of this, and it's because of some of AI, and it's because of what I've been through in my past life to know that, like, I'm too mature in order to just put the stop and guns blazing thing.
yeah.
That's all over with. Like that used to be old me, but like other than that, I'd want to know, like, your side and his side, because my children would be involved. If
Oh,
I
I
was
would definitely
single, I
question it.
probably would kill
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, stop it.
No.
Oh,
I
my
just
mom
popped it
hurt.
in there.
I'm gonna
I
tell you,
just
I
popped
some.
it in the chat. Now,
Okay.
sorry. I just put the moon one in the chat. I don't mean to go over you again, Amy. Sorry. Go.
I was just gonna say, like when I was sending the clips to my mom, it caused a lot of problems. Like, it really, because my mom is like, why is he saying this? I'm like, I don't know. Like, why? And then he was like, I didn't say the stuff to her. Like, he's like, I did call her back to see what she needed. And then that's when he was talking about her crying and all the things that I was doing to them. She was lying. And but he's like, I didn't say this and this, you know. And he was a mess. Like, he was really upset. There was problems caused from it, you know.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
sure he was very embarrassed as well, and he would have also recognised how vulnerable he's just made himself, because
right. But
that
he knew
is
right away with the
stalking.
well, and he knew right away that it was fake, because that's why my mom said, when I sent her the clip, she's like, Amy, that's not Dave. It sounds like him, but that's not Dave. I don't know how she did it, but that's not Dave. That's what my mom told me. And she was very, very upset. Like, this is messing with my mother that's over the age of 70, and my stepdad who does have cancer. This is what this bitch is doing to them.
Yep.
I had to go to my sister. I had to go to my family, out and say, hey, if this woman or anybody contacts you, anybody, I don't care who it is, online, do not respond to them and block them immediately. And my whole family's like, okay, I shouldn't have to go to my family and do what I'm doing because this lady's a freaking lunatic. I mean, the things they've said on my marriage, things they've said on my kids, you can't believe anything that comes out of her freaking mouth. And I'm sorry, but I don't need evidence. The evidence that I have, the evidence that I have of what they did is my mom telling me that that's not Dave's voice. That's all I needed to know. Why I trust my mom. She's my mother. And I believe what she's telling me.
They just want to turn everyone against everybody, family included. Trying to turn my kids against me. My kids are laughing. My kids actually said if they call again or if they do anything again, hand the phone over to her, a 20-year-old, and she will let it rip because she's done. You know, having people turn against me, her family, and her mom's friends. She's done with it. This is not normal. Sorry, I'm eating ice pop. Yeah.
No, it's not, and it shouldn't. Their issues that they have with me for whatever reason, you know, whatever, should not be affecting my family.
And nothing's been done to her family. Nothing.
No,
No,
I mean,
but see
remember
what she's done. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Amy.
go ahead, Space. No, go ahead.
So I've said this before, and I said this last night with Granny Fanny. She set out to try and ensure that she could be doxxed, or she could be, her children could be, like, everything she's done on her Pat channel is to create this this situation that she's the victim. She's the one that has had this. She, up until when she came back, nobody knew anything about her. Literally. Nobody, right? Nobody had seen her apart from her stupid bouffon photograph that she puts out there, that bouffon shit that she's got on her head.
I love it.
So that's the only thing we knew of her, and that she lived in Toronto. That pretty much, that's all it is. And now,
it's funny, Robbie, sorry to interrupt you before I forget. Robbie used to really bad talk her behind her back.
Did he, Scarlett?
He told me horrible things about her.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he told me negative, nasty,
and I never went to Nikki and told her, because I didn't want to be involved in that. But when they had a huge blowout a couple years ago, and he went live and he went after her.
Well, yes, you know what that was? That was the night. That was the night that I called him out for having contacted my mother. Remember, I played that.
Yep. And he blamed Nikki for going to you and telling you is what happened.
Yeah. She's groveling. Sounds weak. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. But he was saying, and I always said, well, you know, he's not saying anything bad, because I just didn't want there to be problems, you know. But yeah, he said horrible things about Nikki.
Wow.
And because
And
I
I
thought
never
that he
said
was
anything.
talking about he thought that I was talking about her when I was talking about another Nikki in our group, from our
You're
group.
talking about the Nikki that was his friend, the other one that used to live with near him?
No, it was another Nikki.
Okay.
Her name's Nikki Boo Boo, Nicodemus. Her name's Nikki, but he thought I was talking about her, and like we got into like a little tip over that, and I said, wait a minute, like number one, there's like 3 other Nikki's out here on YouTube that I mean we all know, and or there's one that nobody knows, or so there's 3 that I know of, and
Wait,
I
is she
said,
playing the call right now? The beginning of the call she just played, he sounds old, taking advantage of an old man shaking my head.
Oh,
shit.
Run the call through deepfake AI authenticator. It'll tell you if it's AI or real. The court's... She's playing the freaking call, dude.
She
She's
is
evil. She is so
Let her.
freaking evil.
let her.
She just let her. All she's like
Play
I
it,
said,
Nikki. Play the whole
she's
thing,
digging.
Nikki.
She's digging her own hole. You know, let her do what she needs to do. This woman
Unreal.
needs a fucking permanent padded room with a jacket for the rest of her life.
Oh,
yeah.
totally. With her best buddy over there,
Mhm.
many of them, if I may
Yeah,
say.
so she can go to whoever she wants to in Arizona and say, I'm the one ruining my stepdad's reputation. What are you doing right now, Nikki? What are you doing?
She said she'll send it to CJ if she wants it.
But CJ, what you said earlier on, and I've said this before, ghosting her would be the best thing because when you don't say anything, which is what you guys have done, how stressed she is that she's got no content.
Yeah.
So, and I've said this Friday, you ignore them. And I know that you're talking about it now, but the fact of the matter is she just has more content to talk bullshit like she always does.
You said
She
that
just
to me about Bob at one point too. And and I've been doing that. I have not looked at any of his lives. I don't care to. Excuse me. In fact, I find it much relief not to be over there hearing that stupid voice,
Look
But
what Willow just said. Look what Willow just
unreal.
said. Willow just said
Also deleted.
she also said she deleted one of the calls. If she has the recording from beginning to end, why does she have different copies of it? Why is it broken down? Because she fucking edited it. She used AI. That's why she's doing what
Hi,
that's why
Chili
it's
Dog.
broken down. I mean, usually if you record a phone call, isn't it from beginning to end?
Yeah.
And apparently your new name, which is so stupid because it's actually a very cool name. Now your name is Addie. You're called Addie. No, Blamey is the best name. I'm sorry. But
What? But why Addie?
Addie, I don't know. I'm going to call her Addie. And it's like, well, actually, Addie's a very cool name, you dumb bitch. Like, seriously.
That's weird.
She's not very good at making up names. Apparently, I was Martha. Really?
Well, my new name is Pussycat. Pussycat. Pussycat.
Meow.
Shut up, Bill. Idiot. That guy has a heart on
I put a
for
message
me.
in the back chat, by the way.
Say that again, Space.
I put the message in the back chat. I know.
Oh, okay.
I think you guys already know that, but I put it in the back chat just so that you know.
If I press a button on here, I'm going to lose everybody. So I'll look at it before I
Later.
go.
I can't believe she's playing that call. Honest to God.
But Amy,
Well, she
you're a
has
better
to.
person for just being here and just ignoring it. And I know it's hard, but like you're doing good right here.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Amy has been
I
doing
trust
amazing.
my mom.
Amy has been
So
keeping her mouth shut.
She can play what she wants to. I trust my mom, and I know what my mom told me.
Yeah. By the way, Retro Chili Dog is a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Chili Dog. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Any friend of Scarlett's is a friend of mine.
I don't believe this. This
I
woman,
still think she was
they have
dropped on her
nothing
head
better
a
to
couple
do.
times. Mm-mm. This is her entertainment.
She's been dropped.
She's sick.
She's been dropped.
No,
Well, if she didn't
nothing.
have us,
Nothing
she'd
has
be
ever happened.
reading community posts from like I don't know, 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
I don't think anything happened to her, guys. This is who she is. This is how she was made up. She was made up, and she was made up with faults. All of us do, but her faults are much larger than the rest of us.
Maybe she's
So-
AI herself. There you go. Imagine.
She meant Addie as in Adderall.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Oh.
Oh
And
God.
she can talk with all the drugs that she
Well,
takes.
we'll just call her lithium or Klonopin. Shit, there's a whole freaking mess of them.
Kalani.
We'll just call
Klonopin.
her Cocktail.
Let's just
Let's
not call her at all. And
And don't call her late for dinner.
let's don't call her anything, because
Yeah.
she's just she is nothing. That's the point. I mean, she's a very vindictive and malicious woman.
She had
She
people in her
is.
chat the other day dragging me about my SH. What, you think that's funny, Nikki? What's SH?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's SH, Lonnie?
I think it might have been SA she meant to say.
Self-harm. Self-harm.
Oh, self-harm. Okay.
Making fun of that? Oh my God, dude.
It doesn't surprise me because she's so
That's
insecure
just
with her own
sick.
self. She
That's
is
so
gross.
gross. I'm
She's a
sorry.
That's how
I'm
you
so
know.
sorry, Lonnie. I'm sorry.
That's how you know that darling Nikki is not a victim to anything, because if she was, she wouldn't be going after the people that she's going after. She wouldn't be
Don't
saying the
forget,
things
Amy.
that she's
Nikki
saying.
said, I know for a fact Amy does not do drugs. No, Amy does not do drugs. Now
I
you're
do
a
not
drug
do
head.
drugs.
No, but
Okay.
now she's
All right.
seeing you do Adderall.
She is. I'm telling you guys, she is so freaking
Wow.
psycho. It's not even funny. Yep, just like she said
disgusting.
last night
Psycho
that Granny
killer.
Fanny isn't real.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run,
Or
run,
just
run
like
away.
this woman lies more than anything I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you, Eddie. I can't stand when people make fun of others' mental health struggles. Exactly.
I've never seen anybody that can lie so easily like she can. But tomorrow, you guys just take notes. Tomorrow we'll have a whole different story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, all the time.
She'll be a brand new person by tomorrow, again, for the 100th millionth time, where she's going to create more lies and more deception because she's the deceptionator.
Exactly. Yeah. Some people have ADD and they take Adderall.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It helps them.
Okay, so she attacks people for being a woman. She attacks people for being she's ageist, because she's always going on about my age, saying, can you believe that this woman is in her 60s? And it's like I said, you're in your 40s and doing.
Don't worry, they call me mentally challenged. Ask me if I
know.
care.
I couldn't believe that they said that. It's
that really bothered me a lot.
Such a.
But look who it's coming from. Let's look who it's coming from, right?
Yeah.
That's why I don't let it get to me.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay.
Shouldn't let it.
The reason she's saying that, because I am ADHD, and Nikki, well, not Nikki, but there's one person that knew that. One person. And I have been on Adderall for 17 years. Okay, prescribed by my doctor. That's why she's hitting me with that low blow. Okay, it's ADHD that I have. And guess what? That one person was fucking Amber.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh,
I'm telling you guys, everything I've ever told Amber, she has taken to everybody.
You too, chili
everybody.
dog.
Even down to my surgery picture. I mean, I'm not going to deny it. That's the truth. Like I'm prescribed that. I'm under my doctor's care with it.
And what?
Two of my kids have it. It runs in our family, and it's a but you know what? Here's the thing, Nikki. got this information again from Amber because Amber knew about it. That is something I've never brought to YouTube. Amber is the lowest fucking snake in this community. I think she's worse than Robbie when it comes to holding secrets.
Yeah.
Could you drop there's somebody called All Things Serious that would like to come up on the panel?
Oh, yes, of course. That's Eddie.
That's
Of course,
Eddie.
Eddie. Hold on. Hold on, Eddie.
Wow.
Eddie's awesome. Make sure you guys subscribe to Eddie. He's awesome.
Thank you for allowing Chili Dog in here.
Of course. Anybody's allowed in here. Well, okay, wait a minute. If you
Some people.
if you go to Nikki's live, no, you're not welcome here.
Well, of course we know that.
Well, yeah, you guys know that, but people like new people, if they're in here, just let you know. You go to Nikki's live, you don't come here.
Yeah.
You're
Or
not
mine
welcome
either.
here.
Or Scarlett's.
That's right. God dang nigget.
Or CJ's.
Oh,
That's
no way.
right. Or Spaces.
Or Space
Amy's,
Monsters.
Or anyone's.
Or
Nobody.
anyone's. Exactly.
Anyone, I tell you.
Exactly. Hi, Eddie.
How's everybody doing today?
Hi, ATS.
Good. How
Hi,
are
Eddie.
you? Good, sweetie. How are you?
Hi, Eddie.
I'm sorry that most of you ladies are going through being drugged and talked about. You know, I
It's been
can
happening
understand
since
a little
August
bit.
31st. August 31st.
It's happened to
Especially
me
Amy.
recently,
I'm
Oh.
and I'm
sorry.
sorry, Amy.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I heard you're going through it too.
Yep,
Yeah, I
yep.
heard Brittany turned on you too. It's nothing new. I found out the hard way too.
Who's
Brittany J?
Brittany? Brittany J?
Brittany. Yep.
Oh, she's a fake, phony motherfucker, Eddie.
Yep. Found that out the
I,
hard way.
I was loyal to her for almost 3 years.
Yep.
Whoa, 3
Wow.
years.
Sorry.
Yep.
What happened,
Almost
Eddie?
3 years.
May I ask?
Well, okay, I'll keep it short and sweet. Every Day with Jay trolled my channel one night, and she came up as somebody else, as a person by the name of Allie. And I don't know Every Day with Jay. I've never really heard her voice. So I let this person up on panel because my community is welcoming to everybody. Okay. And we had civil discourse, a really good conversation. And then a certain people were coming in saying, "Oh, that's Jay, that's Jay, that's Jay." So I booted
Who's
her off
Jay,
panel.
though? Who's Jay? Which Jay is that? Do we know this
Jay,
Jay?
is it Jay for Justice or something like that?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Jay for
Yes.
Yeah, I know
Justice.
Jay for Justice.
Yeah, Jay for
Jay
Justice.
for Justice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, she's been around
Yes.
for. Is that the old Jay for Justice? She's been around forever. She was.
We go back, Jay and her and me. Yeah.
Didn't
So
she was with, wasn't she with Critical K for a while there? Was that the one?
Yes.
I think she was friends with Critical
little
K
bit.
for a bit. Yeah, I
Right,
remember
I
that
get it now.
back
So
in the day.
I apologize.
A
I
little
just
bit.
wanted to make sure it was the right Jay. Yeah.
Yes.
So what I ended up, my phone was going off that following morning because my live ended about 4 o'clock in the morning. I went to sleep. I got my phone blown up saying that, "Hey, Every Day with Jay is streaming your live that you did." So, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to copyright somebody, so I'm going to go and check in. So I go in, I listen to what they're saying, and they weren't being disrespectful. They weren't being rude. They were being cordial. They were like, he's authentic. He's like a good guy, So I
Well, then that's
commented,
okay. That's good then.
yeah. So I commented, "Hello, everyone. Are you enjoying the content?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, "Everyone is welcome," because I have a mental health channel. You never know who's going through something. So I
Definitely
keep my
check you out.
community, I have my community wide open. People are always welcome. I just tell people to leave the drama at the door.
Right, yeah.
I don't, like yesterday, I did my live expressing myself. I didn't bash nobody. I was just really hurt. What happened?
But what did Brittany do to you after, what'd she say to
She
you?
went live accusing me of going up on Every Day with Jay's panel and bashing her, and I never did. Okay.
She's
Wow.
I
always
was
the
in
good.
that chat for like 5 minutes, if that, when they were streaming my content. And then I left and went back to sleep because I was still tired. So the thing is people in the, word travels through the streets that the reason why I was kept around is so I wouldn't go to the dark side, they say. Okay.
Okay.
And that's what they call the other side is the dark side, which I don't understand. I don't get it. Okay. So I guess I joined the dark side. I never did.
Which is the dark side?
Yeah,
What
what's the
does that
dark side?
consist of, if you don't mind me
Granny and
The
asking?
Cindy.
ones
Granny's the
that
dark
Brit don't
side?
get,
Oh, come on,
the
Brittany.
ones that Brit don't get
Stop.
along with.
Oh,
Okay, I got you.
okay. So if it's not
But
Brittany, it's the dark
I
side.
but I've watched your CJ. I've watched your channel in the background, and I really enjoy your content.
Oh, thank you,
So
Eddie. That means.
I'm a lurker in these streets. I'm a lurker. Um,
Well, I had heard you. I don't watch Britney, really, but for some reason I had went and I caught the live where this was all kicking off. Now I'm definitely going to come over to you, Eddie, because uh, I have went through mental health since I was 21. I
Mm.
have OCD, severe anxiety, panic attacks, right, depression, and I would love to have used my channel too. And I have spoke about things and but I think we need more channels like you because the
Yes.
stigma for mental health is still as bad. Uh, uh, Maybe not as it always was, but it's still bad, right? And we
Yeah.
need places that people can go talk and know that they're not alone. There's other people going through the same things. So I applaud you for it. And Brittany should have thought. Now, am I right that J for Justice has got like 100,000 subs or something?
She's got. It
yeah,
seems like
on her
that.
main
Yeah.
channel, she's got two channels.
Yeah.
Right,
She's got J for Justice, which has 111,000 subscribers, and
right.
then she has
So
her Every Day with Jay, which is like 19,000 subs.
Yes.
there you go. So
Okay,
still a lot, right? So she should
you
have been
know,
thinking to herself that Jay promote. Now, I don't know Jay. I don't know anything about Jay,
I think
but
she's wonderful. I mean, that's just me. I
well,
followed her from the
promoting
beginning.
Eddie's channel, Scarlett, getting more people aware of the channel is only
Yeah.
a good thing, right? So
ever since I expanded my horizon, okay, I left. I got kicked out of my nest. I'm gonna say that, okay. You know, more people have come to me and they said they found my channel through so and so, and they support what I do, and they're thankful that I do what I do. You know, when I was getting drugged, I was reading people's messages, just lurking in the background and just seeing the hate. And one person said, "How can I talk about mental health when I don't have a license and I'm not a medical professional?"
That has
You
nothing to
don't.
do with it. Yeah.
You
fuck
don't
off.
have. Correct.
No. Mm.
If you understand what depression is, anxiety, bipolar, PTSD, mania, hypomania, because you live with it, because I live with it,
Hmm.
you
Yeah.
know, and I want to share my story, and help other people share their stories because you don't know who's watching, you don't know who's listening. There are people out there that are afraid to reach out because they think they're alone.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
There's a stigma behind it.
Yeah.
You
And I would
know,
much
it,
rather talk to somebody who had been through it than some doctor who's only learned from books, right? I would much rather talk to somebody that can say, I know what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
yep. Because today's therapists, and I don't hate therapists because I love therapy. I go to therapy, I push therapy, I promote it. I promote communication. I promote talking about what you're going through and getting it off your chest. Because if not, you're going to do something you regret doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not healthy to bottle it up,
No.
you know,
Not at all.
and that's the reason why I went live yesterday because I needed to get it off my system, but I did it in a respectful way. I did it in a respectful way because I had people in my ear, and if they weren't in my ear, um, when it happened, I was very angry, and I would have probably said a lot of things that I would have regretted saying. So I
Yeah.
had people in my ear saying, "Don't go live, don't go live, don't go live," and I slept on it, and I thought about what I was going to say and how I was going to say it, and I was going to address it properly without being hateful because I don't like the word hate. Hate's a very strong word. You could dislike somebody. Okay, you don't like them, ignore and move on. You know what I'm saying? You, you
Yeah.
know, I love everybody. Even if I don't like you, I still love you. You know, and that's hard to do. That's hard to do.
That is.
You
You
know,
better believe
when
it's
I
hard.
what
Yeah.
when I was a victim, I'm a survivor. When I was a victim, I hated everybody. I didn't care about who I hurt because I blamed everybody for everything, you know, and going through therapy for the past 13 years, I had to do some self reflection that not only am I a survivor, but on top of that, the world doesn't revolve around me at the same time.
You should be proud of your accomplishment in that. You
Yes,
should
sir.
be very proud of your accomplishment in that because I've
Uh,
been through therapy all my life, and I have to tell you it is a struggle. But also I stopped going to therapy about 2 years ago, and I also stopped my medication that I've been on since I was 15 about 4 years ago. And I am seeing things and making decisions with a clear head, and I'm loving it. And I know that I'm not the only one out there that has these problems. I'm glad
No.
that you came
I,
out here to tell us your story here.
I got a motto I live by, the three C's:
Mm,
calm, cool, and collective.
there you go.
Mm.
There you
And
go.
so, how do those three C's work? Because they sound like they run simultaneously, right?
Mm,
So, you know how when somebody says something you don't like and it upsets you
mm,
and you snap, you're not calm. But if you're calm and you process the information and then you address it, you're cool about it.
yeah.
And your thoughts are all collected. So it's calm, cool, and collective. Be calm, be cool, collect your thoughts, and then address the situation.
Amen.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've always struggled with that
Yeah.
because I react too quick. Whereas if you, I agree that if you take, you always feel different about things the next day. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
That's why they always say tomorrow's another day for so many people.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you didn't deserve that, Eddie, from
No,
her.
I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I've been trying to reach out to her since the end of December because of things I heard. Okay.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't respond. Message called, no response. So I'm like, I guess it's true. So
Sadly, yeah.
It kind of sounds like I don't know the background there, but when you say what you just said, Eddie, it sounds more like that the writing was on the wall for you. There was something going on that you knew, and that she maybe didn't want you to know, or whatever it was. That she's decided that your time had come. Your use by date was already there. If you, because you know, let's face it, if you've been with somebody for a very long time and they're not returning any messages, something's wrong.
Yeah.
You're wondering what's wrong. And all they're doing is making you feel worse because you don't understand what's going on. So for me, I think that was it sounds quite malicious. It was planned. Your days were numbered, mate.
It
I'm
is.
sorry.
And you know what? I look at it this way.
It is
I
sad.
did that live, my live yesterday, got it off my chest. Now it's wander under the bridge, and I am free to expand everywhere and anywhere. You
That's
know,
right.
Yeah, you're
reach out
free
into
now.
other communities and
Yeah.
pull people in, and show them love where they don't get it, show them support where they don't get it, you know.
Well, see,
Yes.
the thing that happens with a situation like you've just been in, which is what some of the people here on panel will be experiencing, is that when you've invested so much time, and more than likely your investment was greater than her investment into you. And because of that, you didn't expand your horizons. You will probably find that the 3 years you've spent with this person and the other people around you has stunted your ability to grow and become even the person that you wish to be, Eddie. Sometimes that also is a good thing, that that you probably were being stunted and you don't even realize this.
I do
Yeah.
realize it. I was being stunted.
You were
I
helping her
was,
grow, Eddie. You were
Mm.
supporting her
because
growth.
the thing is when it comes to, so little back history, I wasn't a true crime kind of guy, to be honest.
Right.
I really wasn't, but one of my favorite artists, one of them is Ryan Upchurch, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
We
I
know
go
where
way
he
back
came in.
to Kylie Rodney,
Yep.
brought me right into true crime.
Mm-hmm.
And the first channel I came across was Brits.
Yeah, she went
And
by a lot about that.
so I made a lot of friends in that community being there. And I was up on panel quite frequently. And past month, I would get up on panel and I would say, "Hey, when you get a chance, I need to talk to you in the background." And I would say that publicly. And she'd be like, "Okay." And I'd reach out, no response. I'd get up on panel and address it again. Okay. I'd reach out, no response. Like, okay. So,
She
you
ghosted
know,
you.
yeah, behind the scenes, she goes to me. Publicly, she accepted me,
Exactly.
you know, and
Hey,
then go live. And I didn't even go live. I didn't say nothing. I didn't bash her or nothing because I don't do that. What kind of man am I to bash somebody if I'm operating a mental health channel and then I'm on panel bashing somebody? That doesn't look good for me. You know, I'm not
So,
going to
Eddie,
bash anybody behind the scenes. I'm not going to bash anybody publicly. If I have an issue with you, I'm going to move forward because I don't need that in my life.
That's
right.
right. I agree with that. You're eliminating a certain thing. You're eliminating toxicity from what is causing you to what's preventing you from moving forward with your life, if I may say that, if that makes sense.
Yes.
That's how I
Yes.
see it. Yeah.
Yep.
I've been there and I know exactly what you're going through. I've been there numerous times, and you know what? You just have to keep hauling through, and surround yourself with like people like us, or people that have your back and support you and know what you've either been through or can accept what you've been through and just be there for you. And it seems like you're doing a good job, if I may say.
That comment that Robin Swan was so true.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to leave a community because you don't want to lose some of the friends.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But if they are really your friends, they will connect with you some other way.
Yep.
and here's the
Yeah.
thing, you wouldn't be leaving the community if they were your friends. That's the point here. I
Yeah.
think that the word community is a very strange word to use. It's funny to use in here because community means, it's, I don't know, it's about being together, you know? And I think the word is a very funny word to use on this platform. But it'll be interesting, Eddie, to see in a couple of months' time how you are feeling about your freedom.
Yeah.
Because it's
Well,
not,
you know,
it's only just new. So
I'm getting comments under videos recently of people coming in saying this live really helped me, or
Oh, you'll be helping so many people, Eddie.
okay, since I
Yeah.
have left
Yeah, I
and
get that.
expanded my horizon, yes, has my channel grown? Yes, quickly. Okay,
Yep.
you know, like yesterday, I was baffled at how many people I had in watching and had in chat. Like I couldn't even keep up with chat. You know,
Yep.
I'm used to having 20 or 30 people in my chat. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, me too. I get that. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know how some of these people they get hundreds and
Oh,
thousands in their chat.
I
I'm
can
a
do
people
5 and I'm
person.
fine.
Yes. Like I like to acknowledge people. And when you get like 30 people chatting, it's hard to acknowledge
Mm,
because the chat moves.
mm,
Yeah.
And like when somebody's going through something, I like to acknowledge it and show them support
mm,
and address it and let them know that, you know, thank you for being here and you're not alone. And, you know, I give out my email and some people that really need to talk, I give them my phone number so they can text me or call me when they're struggling with something,
Eddie, do you
yeah.
think
day
that's
or night.
wise? I mean, I'm just being devil's advocate here. Do you think that's wise?
Well, the thing is, I give them invite to Discord first, okay? Because I have Discord,
Mm,
you know, and the thing is I can easily change my phone number.
Hmm. I just think if you, my perspective on something like that is, again, so say if you're, so say if you're a therapist, right? Therapy is 1 hour. That's it. And that's my point is that you've got to be very careful how long you spend talking about something to do with mental health.
Oh, I'm
Because
very careful.
yeah, and
Oh,
that you what I'm saying is speaking to somebody, you can get to the point. I'm just, do you know what I mean? I'm just saying, just I was
well,
just a little bit worried about that.
most of the people I let them do is what they call trauma dump.
Okay,
Do you
yeah,
know what that
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
yes,
I'm an empath, okay? I can take people's pain on my shoulder, even though I have issues.
yeah,
But
that's like me.
my okay.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is, I don't let what they're going through affect me after I get off the phone with them. While I'm on the phone with them, I'm probably bawling my eyes out and they can't hear it because I can feel the pain that's coming through their voice. An email, you can't really express. In a chat, you can't really express.
Yeah.
You know, there's, you know, the thing is who wants to call 988 and talk to somebody that's probably never been through it or experienced it?
Mm, yeah.
Okay. I rather reach out to somebody that has an understanding of the struggle.
Hmm. I agree with that. Yeah.
I would disagree with
Yeah.
you on that. I think it's good to speak to somebody like we're doing right now, okay? But
Yeah.
I think that to be realistic, um, okay, so I went through therapy myself because I had a tragedy that happened and I needed help. So I did that for 4 years, and it was twice a week. It was psychotherapy, and it was the best thing that I'd ever done. The point about therapy is got to the point where it was like, I don't need this anymore. I'm okay. I found out the reasons why my behavior or why something is hurting me. Why is this hurting me so much? What is it? And the point is that you shouldn't have to go to therapy all the time. They want you to get better. It's like a physio. They're there to fix what is in pain. And then you get to the point where you should be able to spread your wings and go, and then you can go for a revisit. But it shouldn't be an ongoing thing.
No.
You know what I mean? It's
I
supposed to
agree. I
be,
agree.
yeah.
But there are some people out there that are afraid to go to therapy. So
Well, do you
in
know
that
why?
conversation, when they call me, in that conversation, I suggest to them to do the therapy. I don't tell them to because I don't give advice. That's one thing I don't do is give anybody advice to do something. I just share my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Because the worst you could do is tell somebody what to do and they do and it don't work out, then it falls back on you.
Well, even if you go to therapy, they're not giving you advice. They're supposed to help you
Correct.
understand the reasons for the feelings that you're having. That's the point. It's the feeling that is hurting us because of whatever's happened in our past. And so therefore, to understand, and that's the other thing, especially if you go to this kind of therapy I went to, it's revisiting certain things that are so painful so that it can't hurt you anymore.
Yep. I agree. So, yeah, I read that in back chat.
I just think now I've had therapy, worked with psychologists. I did a cognitive behavioral therapy when I was in the psychiatric ward, and
Okay. Yep.
the psychologist would come every 4 days of the week, and we would do it. But I will tell you this now.
I do that a lot. Yeah.
Right,
Yep.
Scarlett?
It's a good way. Yeah.
I got more from talking to the other patients in the hospital than I did from the psychologist, because now don't get me wrong, it's two completely different things, and you need both. I believe you need the therapy with the professional, but it helps so much to talk to see somebody just saying that they know what you're going through, like they've
Yes.
experienced it. It's such a relief, because you feel like, or I felt like, you were the only person in the world going through it.
Mm.
My OCD, for example, I'd never heard of anybody else that done the same things that I did. Um, and I met people like that, and it does make it's a comfort. It is a comfort. So I think that the best way is, yeah, definitely, you need your therapy. You need to see the professionals. But if you have also an avenue like Eddie to speak to talk to, that is only going to help. It can only be a good thing, you know? And so I think that what you're doing is needed, Eddie, and I hope you carry on. And you're gonna have to, because if you keep growing, right, it will become impossible for you to talk to people one on one, and you're gonna have to look at it like the way the bigger, the channels that have got 1,000 people in the chat, 2,000 people. You can't talk to everybody individually, but you're gonna have to realize that just you being there for them to come and be a safe place is just as important as talking personally to everybody, right?
I,
I
I have
agree.
a safe place on my channel. You're more than welcome over there anytime, Eddie, just to let you know.
Yeah.
You know, I was reading in chat. Uh, Robin Swan said, you need a support system, whether they went through the same thing that you did or not. You need to be understood and loved. And when I read that,
Yeah.
it reminded me of a situation, right? So I was SA'd as a kid, as a child,
I'm sorry to hear that.
and I didn't deal with it until I was 30. I was an alcoholic. I used it as a coping mechanism.
Mm.
I didn't want to face reality because I couldn't handle it. So I sobered up, started going to therapy, and rehashing trauma was very difficult in the beginning.
Mm.
It was tough,
It is tough.
and
Yeah.
it is.
Going
It
back.
is
I went
very tough.
I
Yeah.
went to my best friend of 20 years,
Mm.
and I told him what I was going through. And when I told him what happened to me, his words were, just get over it, right? And that hurt me.
Those are the
It's not
magic
something you
words.
just get
Yep.
over, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Are me and him still friends? No, because he didn't care to understand what I was
Yeah.
going through.
Yeah.
Those are the type of people you don't want around you.
Yeah.
It's people who don't care to understand you as a friend.
Yeah.
So
People get
I no longer have that friend.
Well, the other
But
thing
I
too,
have,
you've got to you can also look at it this way, Eddie, and I totally agree with you in the fact that what he said, and you don't know whether he's been through the same thing, and the reason why he said that is because that's his coping mechanism. The reason, and I've just forgotten again what I was going to say. This virus that I've had is just driving me nuts. I must be getting dementia, girls.
No, I felt the same way.
Oh my
After today, I
God.
got cleared. I got cleared that I'm
Oh,
okay. But like you know what's funny? They told me that I'm okay. My heart's fine. The virus is gone. But I still feel like, you know what? I still feel like I have it because I'm
well, I
losing my
haven't been
brain
able
brain
to go
too.
back.
fog.
I
Yeah,
can't
brain
go
Brain
back
fog.
to
fog, right?
work because I've got brain fog. Yeah, I can't. It's a safety issue for me. And I just can't believe that I'm saying something and it's completely gone. Because we were talking about your mate and
Yep.
far out.
me too.
It happens. You should once in a while, you should come into my live and listen to me talk sometimes. My brain is everywhere. It's not a
Mm.
fog. It's just that I don't know if I'll be on one subject, I'll read a comment, and then I'll go off to another subject and go back to the subject, to another
Oh, I've done
subject,
that.
back to the
Yeah,
subject.
I do
My
that all
brain
the time.
bounces around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what I was going to
So
say. Keep going, Eddie.
you're good.
No, you keep going.
I'm done. I was waiting for
Oh,
you to remember what you were saying.
okay. So what I was going to say about this, have any of you guys heard of ACT therapy? It's very similar to the cognitive therapy that you were talking about. ACT therapy
Yes.
has been around for a while, right? So and I know this is going to sound stupid, but one of the things that I learned, this is one of the things that what's happened is as a little child, the child is the injured party here,
Mm.
right?
Yep.
Mm.
You are
Yep.
now the adult that is learning why the feelings that you have, what's making you behave and be so angry, has to do with that little child, right? Where the trauma
Yep.
started. And the point is that you are wanting to heal the little child so that the adult and the little child eventually meet in the center and they can walk hand in hand safely. That is that is what therapy is, for instance, with in people like you in particular, Eddie.
Yeah.
It's about it's about mending and healing the child that is hurt.
And you know what's crazy? Okay, saying that, and I understand where you're coming from, but I didn't start healing completely until I started doing what I do now.
Helping other
Okay,
people. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Talking about it, and sharing my story and hearing other people's stories and going over the scientific, explanations of bipolar or PTSD or OCD or anxiety, and just talking about from a psychology aspect because I pull up articles and I read them,
Yeah.
and if I relate to it, I share it. If not, I open up the panel and let people come up and share. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I could get more of an understanding of that struggle. Because it's awesome to hear from other people.
Oh yeah.
Be- because that person comes out and shares, you don't know who's listening. There could be somebody that just happened to click on that live stream and listen and be like, wow, I'm going through the same thing and I thought I was alone.
Yeah.
It's my purpose is to help people.
Yeah, that's
You
most
know,
likely what happens. Yeah.
when I was 34, I was 4 years sober, and I was going to church, and I was offered to be a youth minister. Okay, and I turned it down because I didn't think that was my calling. It wasn't my calling. I could have done it and lived a lie because, it was opportunity. You know,
Yeah.
but the thing is, it wasn't my calling, so I turned it down. I think my goal is to, because I've lost friends. I've lost close friends.
To mental health problems, really?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Close friends.
I've been there. I know that feeling. Yeah.
So, what triggered me, because I'm about protecting children too at the same time, you know, because
Yeah.
no one was there to protect me at the same time.
Yeah.
I can
I'm sorry
understand
for
that.
coming up. I'm sorry.
Oh
That's fine,
Don't be
no.
Eddie.
sorry for coming up. What are you talking about?
Well, no. It's been lovely to hear you, Eddie. Honestly.
Yeah.
No, I'm very. Yeah, you made a new friend out here with me.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're
What's the
helping
name
a
of your
lot of
channel?
people.
Sorry.
Ah,
Mm.
So,
Don't be sorry.
what's the name of your channel, Eddie?
all things serious.
All
Okay.
things
All
serious.
things serious.
Yeah.
Oh, Ginger put it in the chat.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you,
cool.
Ginger.
Thanks. I'll
Yeah, she's
definitely
one of
be
my friends.
subscribing. Okay,
She's a
cool.
friend. Retro's a friend.
Cool.
You know.
Well, you
I
got
think I
good
came
taste
by
in
your
friends.
channel at one point. I think I did because I remember your voice. You have a very distinctive voice, and I remember voices.
Yeah. Oh, I could throw a chat off the rails too.
That's not a
I
bad
do a lot.
thing.
I usually go live at 2:30 in the morning to do Who's Awake, and that
Oh,
live gets demonetized really fast.
yeah.
I don't get my channel doesn't get demonetized, just the live does. Okay, because at 2:30 in the morning when I'm live, it's not all things serious. It's all things cuckoo
Yeah, I hear
because it's
that
off the rails. You
because
know.
it's like 2:30 in the morning. What are you,
Yeah, who wants
Eastern
to talks
Standard
about
Time?
yeah, who wants to talk about mental health and true crime at 2:30 in the morning? You know, you just want to let
Anything
loose.
goes. Anything goes. It's like a big
Yes,
party.
yes,
What time zone
yes.
are you, if you don't mind me asking?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning where I'm at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's going on to where I'm at too. Okay.
I'm down in
Yeah.
Florida.
Oh, okay. I'm up in New
I'm in the
York.
dirty, dirty New York.
Yeah.
You born and raised?
I was raised here in Brooklyn, New York.
My mom
Yeah.
was born in Brooklyn. How you
Oh,
doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
So
Wow.
I could take you back to the 1800s in New York. That's how long my
Wow.
family's been in New
Mine
York.
too. Mine too.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
pretty cool.
my my great grandfather's Ezra Cornell, co-founder of Cornell University, former
Stop it.
United States senator.
My mom was the director for Cornell Cooperative Extension in New York City.
wow.
Yeah,
That's so wild.
generations. Yeah, and then my
Wow.
fourth generation great grandfather was also the governor of New York.
Stop.
Wow.
Yeah. And then
That's
if you look into
awesome.
Ezra Cornell, his fifth cousin is Benjamin Franklin, which makes him my 10th cousin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when you start doing your family tree and you learn a lot about yourself, and I'm like, my birthday's April 15th and I don't even get a dime.
Oh, I'm
My
April
birthday's
12th. That's
tax day.
funny. Yeah.
Wow. Are we
Yeah.
related?
Oh my God. Anybody that was
That
adopted
would
in
be
your family
weird.
from Ohio, that's
Huh?
me. Adopted from Ohio, that's me.
You know what's crazy is I got relatives all over the world.
That's wicked.
I
You
did
got
my
any in
DNA
Scotland?
test.
Eddie,
Any,
you got it?
huh?
You got any in Scotland?
Yeah,
Relatives?
I have relatives in Scotland. Um,
Your family
if I
there.
told you my ethnicity, okay,
Mm.
I'm not just like two or three items, okay.
That's wild. Me too. I'm like 15,000.
Yes, I'm part African, I'm part Asian, I'm European, I'm also,
Wicked.
um, you know where the giants come from? Antarctica, Arctic.
Mm.
Oh
No,
That's
yeah.
in my DNA too.
they come from the giants come from Holland,
Oh, they do?
Well,
Netherlands.
Huh.
yes,
Yeah, that's why
that's in my
they're the
DNA too.
tallest.
Yeah,
They're the tallest race in the world. They're crazy
Hmm.
big.
I'm 6 foot
Wow.
6.
Oh,
Wow.
like Peter Steele, my friend. Yeah, that's wild.
Yes, I'm an Aries.
Aries here in the house.
Eddie, Saki Sock says, I would love to talk with you sometime on a panel. I think we have a lot of things we could bounce off one
Yeah.
another, and I can relate to a lot of what you described.
Mm.
Well,
Ah.
Saki Sock, I will tell you this. I always open the panel and have conversations. Okay. You know,
Ooh.
and I love to hear from other people because not only do you get understanding, you learn.
Yes. Yes.
That's also why I do what I do, is because I want a more understanding of my symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Yes.
I learn about myself every day. Therapy don't do that for you,
Mm-hmm.
in my
Thank
opinion, my humble opinion.
you. Thank you,
Well, I
Valencia.
disagree. I think
I'm
that
half and half with that.
if
Yeah.
you I disagree on that, Eddie, because I think that here's the thing about therapy is that I think that sometimes we feel like it's and there this is what I think about therapists, because therapists are like a hairdresser or a gynecologist. You've got to search for one that you're going to feel comfortable with, because it's the same, or a dentist. Like, you don't always like the person that you're going to visit the first time. You've got to feel that you're comfortable and that there's something there between you, right? And sometimes you may go away from that not knowing anything, but I think that when they explain things to you, it sets in motion your mind about trying to deactivate the way that you're thinking. So I think in the bigger picture, that if you've got a good therapist, they do help you, and they help you move forward to expanding the people that are going to open your eyes with the things that they're saying in the conversation, because sometimes we don't always hear what the other person's saying in a conversation.
Yes.
So that's my
So
perspective.
before I left Florida and moved back to New Hampshire, I had a therapist that was really good at understanding me. Okay. And she is the one that broke me out of some problems I had, broke me free of them. Okay. Um, and then when I went back up north and got back into therapy up north, I had a therapist that was younger than me that I couldn't relate to.
Yeah. And so then it's
And
it's not the therapy, it's the situation, right?
yes,
And so therefore it's important that you have somebody, like you said, the therapist that you had before was able to unhinder what was hindering you, that
and
got you to break free.
she also lived life.
Yeah.
Okay. I think in my opinion, if you're 25 years old and you're a therapist, it's hard for a person in their 40s to relate to a 25-year-old.
I was
Yeah,
just going to say that.
I
And
agree.
I was also going to say if anyone is a banker or financial advisor at the age of 21, then you really need to start stepping away and going the other way with that. That's just me. But yeah, no, seriously, like if anyone, like I've had therapists that were like fresh out of college and doing, counseling and taking on therapy and taking on clients to build their business. And I was one of those people, and I just had nothing to say. And I was in my 30s at that time, and I was like, wow, you're like 10 years younger than I am. I can't. I can't. Like, you don't know what it was like to be in the 80s or 70s and grow up in the night, it was kind of
Uh-huh.
weird. It was just, you have to feel that you have to feel comfortable with whom you're with and around. And yeah, that's the main
And
thing with therapy. Yeah.
another thing that upsets me is people who self-diagnose themselves.
Oh God, I can't stand that. That
That
bothers me
happens
the
so
most.
much.
Or having somebody do that for you or
You
about
know,
you. It's
I
not
was
right.
no, I was. So I have a friend down here, and two,
Mm.
you know, and their children self-diagnose themselves with mental health disorders, right? And I said, you know, unless they've seen a psychologist, okay, then they are not what they say they are. And a lot of that has to do
True.
with social media.
Yeah.
This is true.
Mm.
Social media has played a big role in people's lives
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
in I wouldn't say positive way.
No.
No.
I think it's how you have to utilize social media. I use it for work. I have another channel that is my business channel, and this is like my coffee break time and my real life time kind of thing. But like, it's like you have to utilize it and know that what's out here is out here. And it's not, like you can easily change how you look at things out here, I think. Some it's easy
Yeah,
for and some it's not, but like you can't go to sleep at night saying, "Oh, well, I have that on my brain," unless it really happens to you in real life. Like a bunch of us have been gone after in real life up here. All of us have up here, I feel. And you know what? Like we need to realize that we can actually go to sleep at night and get the proper sleep that we need and not let this affect us, as opposed to the other people that can't have that happen to them.
I
The ones that are bullying others, the bullies. That's just me.
I had a therapist. It was a young therapist, and it was my first time seeing that therapist. And I was still dealing with trauma. So I'm sitting there, and she starts asking me questions, And I said, yeah, that's in my that's in my medical records, yes. Um, but do you really want to get to know me? Because in order to work with me, you have to know my history.
Yeah.
So I started, by the time I was done with that appointment, a couple weeks later, I had a new therapist.
Mm.
They pushed me off onto somebody else
Mm.
because my trauma was too much for them to handle.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's understandable because some people, like, it's hard to explain.
I
Well,
get
Eddie,
what you
could
If
it
you're
mean.
not
also have been?
prepared,
Sorry.
I don't think they were prepared, in my opinion.
But could it also have been the fact that they felt that the possibility was that they were not in a position to, they felt that they were not qualified more than anything? That could
Yes,
have
that's
been
what I
also,
mean. That's what I mean.
yeah, and so
Yes.
therefore they took a very good approach to the fact that they recognized that they weren't going to be able to help you, that you needed somebody else. Because what will
You know
happen
who
is
I
if they're in
relate
a
to more?
clinic, who,
You know, older women.
well, that's understandable.
That is, I can say
Do you
that. Yeah.
understand why that is?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Because they have lived life and they've experienced life. And I don't trust men.
No, but also it's the mothering side of it too. It's the fact that the woman
Yes.
is the nurturer, and that's
Yep.
the safe thing that you would have been searching for. And don't forget, it was the male that hurt you,
Yep.
right? So
Yep.
that doesn't take a rocket science to work that one out. And so it would stand to reason why you would gravitate towards older women.
Yep. So, and the thing is like, you know, even being a survivor, you still have those triggering things. Okay. You know, do I have male friends? Yes. Okay. But when it comes to a doctor and a psychologist and a psychiatrist, like medical professionals, they're all women. So I still have somewhat trust issues. And I think people who have gone through something still do, in my opinion. In the back of their mind, they have a little bit of trust issues.
Sorry to change the subject just for a minute, guys, but I just happened to flick over and Nikki's singing Imagine by John.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Stop.
no. She's losing her mind.
Oh my god. She's singing a beautiful song like that. Like, listen to those words, and then
Right?
she's doing this hypocrisy stuff all over her.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going on about
Imagine all the
something.
people getting together, being together, living in harmony. Yeah, okay there,
Hold
Nikki.
hands. Hold hands.
Yeah.
I used to
You
have a really good voice back in the day, if that means anything.
Of course it does.
sound like you would have a good singing voice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, before I hit puberty, I used to be able to do Boys to Men and Celine Dion,
Wow, I love Boyz II Men and Celine.
and
Hey,
then my balls
CJ.
dropped.
Can you, CJ? Can you get the karaoke version of "Imagine" and I'll sing it and add it to the stage?
Ooh.
Yes, honey, I certainly will.
Thank
Ooh.
you. Thank you. Let's do a sing-off, biatch. Just kidding.
You know the bit it says, in the same boat with a lot of your friends? Yeah.
Yeah.
CJ,
Hey,
didn't that
Retro.
remind you of the time that we were up on Sally Ann's channel and I was singing the New York song, and I just like kept like it was moving too fast, and I was like trying to not crack up, and it's like you had to rap with that.
Oh my god.
You done
Oh,
good.
Amy's
You ever
back.
thought about
Hi,
taking
Amy.
professional singing lessons, Retro?
No, I used to be a karaoke hostess when I was like in my
Oh,
20s. Yeah.
did you, Rachel? I would
Yeah,
love
it was the
that
best
job.
job because I love singing. And
Oh,
they paid me like $60 for singing and I got like all the drinks for free. So it was great.
oh, what
You
a
know
great
that
job.
you know that somebody's going to turn around and call you a liar. You liar.
Well, they can
You're
call
a
me a fucking
liar.
liar. I don't care. Fucking
Hey, Sally. Hey, Wilshie.
fuck 'em up. Sally! Retro, can
Hey,
you please play
Sally.
Welsh's video of Elvis? Oh, where's that? Where's Welsh's video of Elvis? Hold on here.
Wilshie's got a video?
I did an Elvis video for his 98th birthday on my channel. It's on her channel, CJ.
Okay, let me go have a look.
Thank you. Hi, Amy. Welcome back.
Amy, who is she talking about? Do you know? She was raving about, ranting about somebody, she says, and it's not Amy. I don't know who it is.
I can't keep up with who she's talking. I guess a little bit ago she was talking about Lycan, and now it's somebody else. I have no clue. This woman needs, like, I'm telling you, a permanent padded room.
Yeah, she really does. She really does.
Oh, she dropped it in the chat right there,
Oh,
CJ.
let me get it.
Get some help, my dears. Get some help.
It's pretty sad when in your life that's what your life is. Like, looking
Yeah.
at somebody on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I can sleep good at night. I don't know about these people. Whenever I do get some sleep.
She doesn't sleep. She's a vampire.
No. I was going to say, an
You know what she's
emotional
trying to
fucking
do?
vampire.
Let me tell you what her game is, what she's trying to do to me. I have it completely worked out. She's trying to push me and push me and push me to where I snap. And I just end up going freaking balls to the wall on her. She's wanting it because she wants to look like the victim.
Balls to chin, chin to balls.
Constantly trying to get you to react.
Oh my gosh.
It's not helping her any. It just keeps making her look like shit because she's trying to make Amy look like shit, and she's not. She's not. That's the problem.
That's what she said. She said, Amy, I'm going to ruin your reputation. That's what she says. Yep. That's what she keeps saying. I'm going to ruin your reputation, Amy.
Oh, she's done conspiracy
That's
theories about that, Amy. We don't know, but obviously the theory was that because, you know, he wasn't really dead, they made a mistake purposely. But yeah, it's weird. A lot of Elvis conspiracies. That's a rabbit hole, I tell you.
I don't know. I mean, think about it. He did a lot of work. Like, he got an award for, like, helping the president and everything. Like, he was, like, doing, like, some major stuff, like helping, like, drug busts and stuff. Like, I don't know if a lot of people know that.
No, but the problem
doing, like,
is,
a lot of stuff.
No, here's the problem that you face there. When he got that, what was it? I think he got a special award from, was it Nixon?
Yes.
Yes. He was trafficking drugs himself. By that stage, he was a huge drug addict. You can't look at him. I mean, I know you guys love him and everything. We kind of have to, yeah?
Elvis wasn't a drug dealer.
No, I didn't say he was a drug dealer.
No, he wasn't a drug dealer. He was a drug.
Saying
he did have a drug addiction.
Drug addict, but he was taking.
Sorry, but I'm going to become a bit of an asshole.
Run.
He didn't take. He took prescription medication. Okay, you know, he had about 50 doctors that he went to for more than he should be taking, but he didn't take heroin, cocaine. He was on uppers and downers. He took drugs to keep him awake and then drugs to help him sleep.
I agree with you, but my point is, CJ, is that he didn't do what we have to remember is that, in those days, again, it's about the people that were around him, and they were giving him uppers and downers, and they weren't really looking after him.
That's
you know,
very true.
And so we can't say that he did a lot for drug enforcement or anything when he was actually being in an abusive situation himself.
Oh yeah,
so that's what I mean. That's what I mean. You know, we have to look at it realistically, and I'm not going down on him, but it's like he was in an impossible situation, and we still see it today. I mean, look what happened to Amy Winehouse. Look what happened to Michael Jackson. You know,
all of them, and
they came from
the
that
music
era.
field. That's the music field, and they you know, it's hard to be in a party when you have, like, you know, a mirror, you know, in the middle of the room filled with cocaine, and then you have a bar stocked with alcohol and bartenders and waiters. And I mean, these parties, I've been to these parties in New York, and you know, in the 80s, and in the 90s, and I have to tell you, like, this is a lifestyle. If there were no parties like this, you were not a true blue musician. That is a fact. But, you know, he'd been to those parties. Maybe he dabbled a little, maybe he didn't, you know, but he definitely did take prescription meds, you know, that's for sure. But,
I think he took a lot of amphetamines, Scarlett.
Yeah, he's not like an addict, you know. He
And it was
wasn't like a cokehead or, you know.
It was barbiturates, and remember, Quaaludes were around
14
then.
drugs in the system.
And then he had really severe health issues, which on top of that, you know, so
what Robin said down here, Swan, in the chat.
What did she say?
The comment, at the time of his death, toxicology reports revealed that Elvis had traces of 14 drugs in his system, with 10 of them present in significant quantities.
And don't forget, he was grossly overweight.
Yeah.
He was grossly overweight at that stage. I mean, his poor
He
body just gave out.
Morphine, Depakote, Valium, and methadone.
Did you guys ever? I don't know. Were you old enough to have watched his performance in Hawaii?
Space, I recreated that whole concert on my channel.
Oh my God, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't see it, CJ. I'll have to go
Want
back
to see a little bit of it? Right, just like
I got to go check that out myself.
Yes, please.
Okay. I love that concert. Yeah.
Well, see, that was the first time people had seen him for a long time, remember? And he was really big at that stage. And, you know, was into karate. Remember, he was into karate, so he used to do all the karate moves, and he'd swing his hand around.
You know, he actually became a black belt.
I know, but it was
I
like...
saw a picture of him with his black belt. I remember that one time.
Okay,
that was pretty cool.
I hope you're ready for this if you haven't seen it.
I'm ready for it, CJ.
Is it up, Rachel, honey?
I got to drop down and make a phone call.
See you,
Eddie. It was great to see you, Eddie.
See you.
Yes.
Your channel.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Thank you, ladies, for having me up here. It was enjoyed the conversation. Yes.
Great weekend, Eddie. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, ladies. You too.
He's nice.
Yeah.
And this is on your channel, CJ?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch this again. Yeah.
3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, Scarlett.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's going back in time for me. Oh my God.
What?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Country Joe live from Hawaii. Oh yeah. This here my tribute to the one and only King Elvis Presley. I hope you all sing along and shake those hips. Oh no. Oh, see, rider. Oh, see, yeah, I do the whole thing. I said,
Oh my God, CJ, that's great.
That's hilarious. That's awesome.
Sunshine. She took my pride and my joy. Anyway, there you go.
Oh
What
my
a
goodness,
dedication you
CJ.
have.
That's
I
so
love
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such dedication you got, girl.
Oh, I love them.
I can
Yeah.
see you living in like like your new home, like being like Graceland, like look-alike
Oh,
kind of thing.
yeah.
I know what you're gonna plan on doing. I know what you're doing. I know I'm on to you. We're on to you, girl. That's
uh,
awesome.
yeah. You know, it's funny. The other day I was saying to my dad, when I was in school, in primary school, so like, 8, 9, 10, 11, the boys used to bully me something silly because I was a very vocal Elvis fan. They
Hmm.
used to say to me, oh, he was a junkie, and all that. And I would
Mm.
fucking fight, I'd be like, no. But anyway, the other day on here, somebody had put a video up of an Elvis impersonator, but he was singing all dug up. It was like a horrible song, like about him being dead, right? And they had done it, to attack me or to piss me off. And I thought, my God, I'm 46 now and I'm still fighting for Elvis
Yeah,
against
nothing wrong with
fucking
that.
idiots.
Yeah, nothing
But I'll
wrong with
keep on
that.
fighting. Yes, I will.
Dedication.
Yep. He's a king, definitely a king. But listen, he was a man. He was like all of us. He was flawed. He had a lot of emotion. Elvis was never the same after he lost his mama. Never the same.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stars were like that, that I grew up around and with and went to school with and hung around. Once they lost a parent, it was kind of over for most of them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So they're your figures, they're the ones that created, the what you're doing, and it's kind of
That's right.
sad. Yeah.
Do you remember the song that he sang? There's a song that he sang. And are you lonely? Are you lonely tonight? So he started
Ah yeah,
singing that, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
burst out laughing because, in part of it, he said there was this. I don't know what it was, the words that we said, but he burst out laughing because somebody in the audience took their wig off at the same time.
yes,
Do you
yeah,
remember that? That was
yeah. It was a
hilarious.
bit
Oh
about
my God.
changed the lyrics to something about a chair to losing his hair.
That's right. Hang on, I'll
Um,
pop it in the chat because maybe you can play it because it's brilliant. I love those. I mean, those are the things for me that I think are brilliant when an audience member is able to reach the performer to such a point that
yeah,
they laugh. Do you know? I think
yeah,
that's
definitely,
brilliant.
yeah.
It's funny.
So where are the girls gone?
CJ,
I'm
was
I,
Elvis like
I'm here.
truly in love with Priscilla, or was it somebody else that he was truly
Oh,
in love with?
you're probably asking the wrong person, but because I don't like Priscilla. But listen, I read a book. See, when I came to America when I was young, there was a book just out in the States called, funnily enough, Are You Lonesome Tonight? And it
Oh,
was a story of a woman called Lucy de Barbin. And she claimed to have been the real love of Elvis's life. And she claimed to have a daughter by Elvis.
Huh.
Now, from everything I've seen, the proof and whatnot, that girl is his daughter, but the Presley estate won't recognize her, right? But anyway, I don't think she was the love of Elvis's life either. But I think he loved Priscilla, Amy. But I think he had a very Elvis, and I don't like saying this about him, but he's seen women in two different categories. He's seen them as lovers, and then when they became a mother,
A mother. Yeah.
right? He because Priscilla herself writes in her book that he wouldn't have sex with her after she gave birth to Lisa Marie. So yeah, I don't I a lot of people say Priscilla leaving killed him, but I don't believe so. And
Well, there is
I
such a
think
thing
it
as
was.
broken heart too, you know.
I think. I think
yeah,
Anne Margaret was probably somebody that he, because there was a big deal with Anne Margaret. I mean,
well,
she was with
they were
Elvis. Yeah.
yeah.
So
He
their
met her
relationship,
parents.
yeah. I think with, don't forget how old Priscilla was when he first met her. She was
Yes.
13. She was like a baby. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
guys. There was something about him that wanted to, I believe, capture the youth. That, do you know what I
Nah,
mean? That it was
I gotta disagree with you, Space, because he
do.
didn't have sex with Priscilla till their wedding night, and that was Elvis's just choice. And now they did other stuff, right? But they didn't actually have sex until the wedding night. Now, I think he wanted a virgin. That's what I think, as his wife. You know, like,
Yeah, I can agree with that.
yeah. But uh, because he never repeated it. He never went with anyone that young or anything like that again. But he cheated on Priscilla the whole way through the marriage. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a fact. What I don't like is it's not really spoken about that Priscilla cheated on him with the karate guy. You know, I don't like Priscilla.
Which karate guy?
Mark something. He was Elvis's karate instructor,
Yeah, he was
and
the
then
Oh,
instructor.
when he
wow.
wasn't there, he started to teach Priscilla, and then they moved on from karate to Kama Sutra.
Kama
Yes.
Sutra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when she left Elvis. But she had a hard life. I'm not saying she didn't with Elvis, but I'd have just shut my mouth and smiled, I tell you. I'd have just said, bend me, shake me any way you want me. That one. But did you
It
watch
was Mike Stone, his name was.
Mike Stone? That's it. I said Mark.
And she was leaving him. That's what I'm reading right now.
Yeah.
she
Well,
she
I didn't
kind of
like.
had a plan in a way to move forward.
She did definitely.
Yeah, and like she, it was weird because like not just only watching the documentaries or like the Lifetime movies or anything like that. It's just knowing through like people talking and like my parents talking and like your relatives are talking about it and whatnot. And it's like she just had this plan, like everybody else had a plan, and it just seemed to not really be too kosher in a way, but it was like something that came into futuristically to us in today's world, how people are making women are making plans or men are making plans to leave or things like that. But that was
Yeah.
very shunned upon back then in the day, you know
Yeah.
so it's like she kind of created like this thing, but she had a plan. She wasn't happy. She was not happy at all, and he wasn't either. You know,
Well,
it
think
had a
about
lot
it.
to do with the age difference too.
Yeah, that's right. There was a gap there.
Mm-hmm.
But she left and she wrote her book and it went
Oh
on
yeah,
to become
Dallas.
Dallas and the Naked
The
Gun
lady in Dallas.
movies
Yeah.
and you know.
Oh, the Naked Gun movie. I remember seeing that when I was 17 and I could not stop
Oh,
laughing.
that was yeah.
Oh
It's
my God.
hilarious.
It was, I mean, it's not, I don't laugh at it now, but I couldn't stop laughing. And
Well, back
the guy
then,
that went with me was laughing at me because I was laughing so much. It was like, I
yeah,
just, it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
Hi,
I loved.
Breezy. Breezy.
Do you remember the blow up pilot and then the,
Yes.
the, and then
Air,
the
Oh,
air,
air
that
airplane.
was
hostess took the gun?
Airplane. That was Airplane. I loved that film.
Airplane was
Oh,
Remember the
that's,
bit
awesome.
I thought
space?
that's what you were saying. What did you call, what was the other thing you said?
Naked Gun.
All right. No,
The same
Airplane was
guy.
funny.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the first one. That was hilarious.
Do you remember the bit where
With
they're all
Nielsen,
lining up to
Leslie
punch
Nielsen. Yeah.
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, he was a
Yeah,
doctor.
it's a wrong day for me to give up snorting glue. Remember, he was giving up smoking all day, and
Yeah.
then next thing you know, he comes from the roof, and his head's his head is. I just that movie was very very clever when it came out.
My favorite bit is when the woman's going hysterical and they're all lining
Same
up.
here.
They start slapping her, and then they've got guns and baseball bats, and
The nun.
oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, with the nun. Yeah, she was fun. The
The
nun.
nun.
The nun was really funny too. Sorry, my dog's just going crazy because they know I'm online here. Keep
Where are the other
muting.
two gone?
Is Dickie still alive?
I'm here.
That
I
one's
don't know.
always live. She's live till 6 o'clock in the morning. She's crazy.
That's true. What is she showing on that screen?
She
There's
just
no
needs
way
to
she
take.
has a job. No way.
She needs to take a few of her freaking
Depends.
Klonopins and just go to sleep. Do us all a favor, Nikki. Go to bed.
She's a Hawa. An
Go night
attention
night.
Hawa. Oh God. She just needs to stop. I mean, there's no, and I keep saying that, like it just needs to cut this shit already because this is gonna get
I don't
so
know about you
old.
guys, but I love my
Yeah.
sleep.
What?
I love my
Yeah.
sleep. I couldn't
Oh, me
imagine being up
too.
24 hours a day
Sleep
watching
Yeah.
well
everybody
at
on
night,
YouTube.
even if I go to bed late too, and I have to wake up early, like 2 hours later, I still get good sleep. These people, they don't sleep. They keep going and going till the
Uh-uh.
break of dawn.
I need my sleep so I can function at work, Nikki.
Exactly.
Work.
Oh my God, I love sleep. Oh,
It's a thing
I
Oh,
called
just
me
love
too.
it.
work.
That's why I fall asleep on my panel because I work. For frick's
Mhm.
sake.
She just repeats herself constantly, Sally.
Yes,
Just
Al.
reads the same CPs. She does it. She's boring as fuck.
Well,
My
she's just
favorite part of
repeating
the
herself
movie was when
now.
Russell started dating this charismatic guy named Andog TV. What?
Hmm.
What the hell? Okay, you're cute.
Are you guys dating now? No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
what? I don't even know Andog.
I'm
What the
joking.
hell? No,
You know me. I'm joking. Put a little
I know
funny
Your
you're
in
love is
here
in the
late at
air.
night.
everywhere I look around.
No, a lot of people are laughing at these people, guys. I hate to say it, and they don't even know, or they
Yeah.
do know and they don't care, but you know what? A lot of people are laughing at all these people because they
Mhm.
just are so boring. They have no content. They're recyclable. They're recyclable out here. The recyclable YouTuber creators that are just replacing other creators. They're trying to make a name for themselves, and they're not doing too good. Not doing too
No.
good and looking too good on a lot of people's parts. So that's one thing we get to look forward to.
Why doesn't she think to herself, I got 100 people watching and 5 talking? You know?
Oh, the hate watchers.
Because she's not watching. She doesn't watch who's in her chat. She's watching that number. Nikki, all those
Everybody.
people except for your Sarah that's in your chat, all fucking hate you. They're just
Yeah.
watching you and clowning you and laughing at you.
I watch hoping that you do a cam slip one day. I'll
Look,
catch
She
it.
puts tape over. She puts tape over her camera.
Miss Brazzy said, here's the rundown. Nikki clicking, doxing, Siren's nose is running, Sarah's crying over Jamie. The other three idiots are hanging on Nikki's every word. There you go.
It's like the what is that, like the Christmas,
Miss
like the 12
Brassie.
days of Christmas thing?
Oh, yeah.
We were trying to put a song together like that for the 12 Days of Dickie.
Hey,
Why didn't you give
you got
me a
my
shout?
blessing. What's going on?
Oh.
You know, even when I'm live, like the other night, like I had like I think it was like 70 people, like 70, 90. And then like when I was leaving, there were like 30 still in there. And I was like, guys, get a fucking life. If that's all you got, I mean seriously. And I
Yeah.
can name all those 31 people probably, you know? And they're all from one sector, and it's that sector. And keep it up, keep it going. You gave me some views, thank you. You know, you sat there for like 7 hours, 9 hours. Hey, I can handle that, you know. But
Oh,
seriously, you guys
everybody
need
keep
to
their...
just fucking stop.
Sorry, Scarlett, honey.
No, it's
I'm being
okay. Go ahead.
taking a rams here. I just wanted to say, everybody keep their fingers crossed because I reapplied for monetization yesterday. So it's under review. It's not moving.
Oh,
But keep your
good.
Fingers are
fingers crossed.
crossed.
Fingers, toes, and everything crossed.
Yeah. Me
Hey
too.
guys, do you want to watch a good true crime? You want to watch a real true crime thing? I've been rewatching it again. Actually, I should send you a link to this. I have a 4-part series that was played on Peacock. And it was about, remember John Wayne Gacy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so this Peacock series did a really big deep dive into John Wayne Gacy, and we're talking about so many things that are actually relevant to what's going on today. What I might do is I might send it to you guys. What I might do is I'm going to upload it onto my. I have done it. I've uploaded it, and I will send. Because I don't know. Retro, do you have you don't have Discord or anything like that, do you?
No, my love, I don't use that.
So what I might do is I'll send, because I don't want to send it out to everybody, but I will send the links to someone so that other people can get it, and then you can start watching it because it's just brilliant. It's an absolutely brilliant uh, 4-part series on it. But the other one that I've just been rewatching right now, have you guys heard? Did you hear about a Swedish journalist that was killed about 8 years ago, and it was called the Submarine Killer, or her name was Kim Boll? Did you guys ever hear about that?
No. That sounds
Okay,
interesting.
so I've just been watching the series, and it's in Swedish. So no, it's in Danish. So it's called The Investigation. Now this guy was a day. So Sweden and Denmark and Norway are all very close, right? So there's a bridge that goes between Denmark and Sweden, and an underground rail that goes there as well. So it's very close. So what happened there? She was a young journalist, and there was an eccentric inventor in Sweden, in Denmark. Now he was making rocket ships, but he'd made a little submarine, and she wanted to interview him. So there's a final photograph of her where if you look, I'll see if I can find the photograph. So she went out on the submarine to interview him, and there's a final photograph of her and him heading out. Now,
Ooh.
she was having a farewell party the night with her boyfriend because her and her boyfriend were flying to China because she'd got a new position. So they were going to live there, right? She just disappeared. They didn't know what had happened. She sent a message to her boyfriend saying that she's going down now. They're going to go underwater. And then at around, I think, somewhere in the middle of the night, they couldn't find her. He then sent out a distress signal to say that the submarine had sunk. He got picked up and they asked, "Where is she?" And he said, "Oh, I left her. I, put her on shore at such and such a time." He ended up murdering her, took her out, murdered her. He dismembered her and put her out to sea. And they're like,
Oh.
"What?" So
Wow.
this is the thing about this. Get
Yeah.
this, guys. They found every part of her body in that ocean, and they used cadaver dogs to smell the fat that was coming up from the ocean to pinpoint where he had dropped her her body
Remains.
parts.
Oh
It's
Wow.
a sensational. Do you guys want to see that? And because I can send it to you and then you can watch. And not only that, at the same time, there was an Australian woman at the same time was running a documentary on him, and she was there and they were filming at the time that she was murdered. So they had all this what do you call it? So much documentary, so much information on him. But what was interesting about this is the mother and the father were journalists as well, and they helped do this series called The Investigation. And instead of looking at, they praised Kim, but what they did was, how true crime genre delves into the victim and the perpetrator? They decided to do it looking at it from the perspective of how it was for the police and the divers,
Oh, yeah, that would have been
and
hard.
the parents' relationship between the police officer and what they did, because those divers dived every day. I think it was close to 400 days when they finally they found her head and her legs
Oh
and
my
her
God.
arms, but her torso they found first.
Oh my God.
It's a fantastic true crime. So I can send it to you guys so that
Amy.
if you want to watch it, just to.
Was he a serial killer?
No,
Mm.
no, he wasn't.
Did he
He
say why he did it, Space? No?
he's never really. So the first thing he said was, the first thing he said was
I'm
that he
sorry.
dropped her off on the land. So that was a lie. The next thing he said is that unfortunately he went down. No, she went down. She was coming up, and at the time, and he was on, the deck. So, and the hatch fell on her head, and it killed her. So then he said, "I didn't know what to do, so I decided to dismember her and put her out to sea because I thought that would be good." Then the next thing he said, it was carbon dioxide. So he kept changing it all the time. But what was interesting was also the psychology of what he was all about. Because before she died, they found on his computer that he'd been watching snuff movies and beheading movies of
Oh.
women. So he was into that. And so he had watched that just before he had taken her
Wow.
out to sea. So it's a fascinating documentary, because you've got the documentary that the Australian girl did, And then you have the series, because they didn't. Not a lot of people have done any. What do you call it? Done a lot on this, because I don't know. It was well known, but I haven't seen it. Like I haven't seen a lot of true crime channels do anything on it.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the picture on the screen.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
is she lying down?
You
I
know,
think
if
she's like
Siren,
little to the side.
I have some
Little
advice for
tilted.
Siren. Siren has another bloody nose announcement in Nikki's chat. My advice to Siren is if you would quit stuffing your nose so far up Bob's ass, the nosebleeds might stop, Siren.
And also get that Aquaphora. Get that Aquaphora cream that you asked me if I had some. Remember? And I gave you a whole brand new tube. Dude,
He is so
stick the
gross.
stick up there and make it stop bleeding, because it helps it stop bleeding, right, Siren? Isn't that right?
He is so stupid. He thinks he is like
Disgusting.
the smartest person in the world. The smartest person.
Idiot.
Retro, when his nose stops bleeding, he's gonna go up there and show Retro how
He's gonna
the
do
reverse
karaoke,
AI
guys.
works.
Oh,
What?
really?
He's gonna show what?
Yeah, he's gonna show you how. I guess it's like a reverse AI or whatever. He's gonna show you how it works. This
Why
is
is
the
he gonna
same
show
guy.
me? Why the hell
Because
is he
he's
gonna?
stupid. Because he's stupid. Like, these people need. I'm out of words. I have no more words to use for them. I really don't. I'm out of words. So when his nose stops bleeding, he's gonna show you how it's done.
And it's going to stop bleeding in a matter of
But I
seconds,
already
because he's
did.
going to stick the the Aquaphora tube up there, and it's gonna it's gonna help it stop bleeding, because it helps it stop bleeding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same guy that said I
Yeah.
was basically
Yeah.
faking that picture of my surgery and that it was just makeup. Same guy who was up with Bill agreeing that I was lying about my stepdad's cancer. I mean, this Siren is the biggest fucking creep these people need to go worry about their own lives.
Yes, you
Yeah.
Glass houses, Siren, glass houses.
Yep. Well, he loves those glass houses. He loves them. He works so well with them. He's such a prick. Sorry.
That picture, Amy, is funny. What the hell?
Amy, I'm like,
I
was
another
like, what the hell is that?
Did you
Amy
put like
knows how to get
Siren
it.
and Amy like like together or something? Like, what the like? What is that?
God. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, very creepy.
That's what Siren and Nikki's babies will look like.
I was gonna
Oh
say,
my
like, just
God.
Siren and Nikki see, like, this is what their baby's gonna look like or something? Like, what the hell?
God.
Is that a picture of Bill and Nikki had a spawn? Dead.
So where do you go from here now, girls?
Who the hell's that?
I don't know.
That's me.
No, that's not. Who is that? Who's this, Amy?
Who's what?
I don't know.
The picture that Amy put on. Who is that?
Oh, I don't know.
Amy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Doesn't know.
Then why do you have a picture of a person you don't know? Is that Nikki?
Is that Nikki?
Is this fucking Nikki?
It was just sent to me. Yes, it was just
Shut
sent to me.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Oh yeah, that one. Yep.
That's her
right
cat
there.
after dealing with her all day long.
That poor kitten.
That's her cat.
Ronnie
That's her
said
cat
that's
having to
Nikki
deal.
from 20 years ago.
Oh my God.
This is her cat having to deal with Nikki as a cat owner all day long.
Jesus.
CJ, remember when you said that's all you would see is a CJ shape in the door? That's what I would do if I saw him behind a counter picking up my family medicine. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ew. Creepy.
Oh my God.
Why is everybody so creepy?
Yeah.
Because have you noticed that I can't say that because I was part of it. It's kind of hard to do, but a lot of creeps surround Robbie.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is true. Thus is true.
Like flies around shit.
Oh my God, Nikki, you are really you're
Where's
a
the
prize. No
buffon?
wonder you're so insecure about yourself.
Where's the buffon in that photograph?
The
There was
what?
no buffon. There's no
The
buffon.
bouffant. I love how she says that. The bouffant.
That doesn't look like the buffon hairdo that we've all been seeing lately.
It look like the wig she wears. The merkin.
It's a wig.
China wig.
Oh.
I can laugh at her all night long.
Oh, so can I. Like, you see, these people are just comical in the end, you know, and that's how, you know, that's how I see it nowadays. Like, yeah, you know, my family took a beating. I took a beating. I think we all took beatings, but you know what? In the end, you look at that picture and you keep reminding yourself of what a beautiful person you really are inside. But no, it's like they really, you know, it becomes laughable in some kind of aspect, but also the memory of what we've all been through is not too kind. But you know, we have to find some kind of happiness within ourselves to know that we're okay. You know, we're here, we survived, but we're still hurting inside. But it's okay to still hurt sometimes inside.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't know. Like the first fight that Robbie and I had, I missed him. I really did.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah.
But
This one,
this
I was like,
time,
get the fuck out of here, dick.
yeah, I have no.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
almost like a numb feeling. Like there's just I don't give a shit what happens to him. Honestly, I don't. I don't care what happens to any of them. There's just they cross the lines. You know, they cross a lot of boundaries and cross the lines. But I'm also at that point now. Play whatever you want to play. Show whatever you want to show. I don't care. You know, they're known liars. They play games
Sarah
with people.
eggs
I
it
mean, look
on.
what
Sarah's like, come on, play the
Sarah's a
whole thing. Just
huge.
play it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, a little bit ago, Sarah was the only one talking in our chat. I don't know who's in there now, but it was just like a little bit ago. It looked like she's the only one in there talking in our chat. Sarah is like an evil person.
So she's got Breezy, brutally honest, and whoever this Queen
Hi guys,
Cheese
it's
is.
me. It's Bill. I'm not in there tonight.
Bill. Hello.
Guys, I'm not in there tonight. What's wrong with you guys?
Tanya.
Who is it, Space? Sarah,
Hello.
Breezy, and who?
That what's it called? That Queen Cheese, whoever that person is. That's all it is. Yeah.
I have no idea.
So she's got 3 people in there.
Miss Cheese. Wow, you know.
I'm shocked with Breezy.
Wow.
I'm really.
I don't even know those people. I don't know those people. I've seen their names,
Breezy
but like
was,
I don't know of them. What were we going to say?
She was a huge supporter of Jamie's. Like huge.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm shocked with Breezy.
I'm disgusted at the fact that, you know, all these people like Rachel Townsend, and many others are just like constantly going back and forth from channel to everybody else's channels, you know, sitting in the chat, oh, ha, 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 I love you, ha, 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 ha. And then it's like going over here and just like down, like, I mean, they're like freaking another person when they're in that sector. But when they're in everybody else's sector, they're fine. But when they come back to here, to there, forget about it. They're different. They're different people. It's very scary. And I have to tell you again, Nikki, you are no prize. Your hair looks like a scarecrow straw. Okay, you need to straighten that shit. Put some toner on it. Okay, and call it a day.
It looks like she's put the cat's drink container on her head, and then she's just cut around it. You know, that's what it looks like to me.
Like the bowl cut.
Yeah, the bowl
page
cut.
boy. Page boy cut.
And I love page boys. They look great on some people.
Yeah, they do.
I still
And the
say that the
Childs and the
reason.
Omen. That look good on him. Yeah. Sorry, CJ. Go ahead.
Sorry, honey. I was
No,
just
go
going to
ahead.
say, I still think that the reason that people left iTunes for hers is because she goes live every single night.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamie has cut down a lot. I think it's as basic as that, you know?
Yeah, and plus the
Mm-hmm.
other thing is, I think that some people really want to be close to the creator. So, you know, she's like easily do you know what I mean? She's easy
Yeah,
to try and be contactable, if you know what I mean. She's
yeah,
Connect with.
accessible for them and they can connect. And
Yes.
so that makes them feel like, because I've said this a long time ago, one of the things about being on here is you've got to be careful that you don't lose your head thinking that you're something special all of a sudden, you know,
Exactly.
promoting yourself on here as if you're some sort of a journalist or whatever, you know, it does. It can go to your
Yeah.
head very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And people want to be your friend, people want to talk to you, and you have this false sense of thinking that you have all these people that, you know, want you in their lives. And I think that she thrives off that. And I think that those people there
Mm-hmm.
are trying to get close to somebody that really is meaningless in their life.
Can I say something to that? When you have a career, okay, and it doesn't matter what it is, guys, okay? I mean, I'm going to take me for an example here, okay? You know, published author, you know, but I am not sitting on here like big mouthing myself at all, making myself look like a fucking golden child because I wrote 2 books and I wrote a couple of movies. You know, I filmed a couple of movies. I'm not doing that, okay? Somebody that has a career like that is going to be, this is who I am. I'm proud of it, and leave it alone. I'm not going to go and talk about our daily tasks out here. These people want to be something big, and they're making themselves look big, and they're getting egotistical about it. On the other hand, where you would think that I would be egotistical about it, but I'm not. And that's that's a lot of people say that's your downfall because you're not, you know, people think that it's fake when it really isn't. And because I don't talk about it all the time. Do you think I want to come out here and talk about my career every day? You know, I mean, it's like this is like a coffee break, you know? It's like I don't want to do that. You're going to get tired of that, you know, talking about it all the time because you constantly talk about it every day. You know, you live it every day. They don't live anything any day every day. They want to live things every day. So this is why they become so egotistical about it and grow the balls, you know, the deflatable balls, because you could just tap them and they deflate easily, you know, and it's like that's not a way of life. That's not a realistic view of life, you know. And I think that they don't know what realistic views of life are. Because number one, you know, they're stuck on meth or whatever they take. And, you know, the other thing is that I think that people that have jobs, I mean, because like, look at me. I mean, I should be sleeping right now, you know, and getting up and going to work, but I'm not doing it, you know, and I'm sick, number one, and it's the weekend. But, you know, it's like people like that do not stay online 24/7, 7 days a fucking week like they do, you know, that have promising careers like that, if I may say that. I mean, if that does make sense. I'm just trying to put that to the aspect that they really want to be something big, and they're trying to fake it till you make it. Smile that big fake smile, fake it till you make it, and they're not doing it. They're
I know
not
that
getting there.
song. I know that song.
Oh, fake it till you make it. Fake till you make it. Well, Mary Kay used to say that all the time when I worked for her, and I had to quit that because that was all bullshit. But no, it was true. Fake it till you fucking make it. And you know what? That is what they're doing. And you can't live a life like that. That's you're not going to end up so you're not going to end up anywhere in life like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just trying to be fake. They're fake. Fake ass
Oh, they're
lives,
so
fake ass
fucking
everything. Yeah. Yep.
phony.
This coming from a fake ass person with fake ass teeth and fake ass brows, right? There you go. Click, click.
I've never. I've dealt with a lot on the internet with people since the Watts
Mm.
case, but I've never come across somebody so freaking crazy as Nikki. Like I never thought
Oh,
I'd see the side of her.
yeah. Yeah.
She's trying to act like some hot tough bitch. That's what she's trying to do.
And she thinks that we're scared of her. Nikki, I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of Robbie. I ain't scared of nobody. I'm not scared of anyone on that panel. You know everything about me, so the fuck what? But as I say, you may know everything about me, but you're not gonna go to the depths that you've been going with family, friends, and careers and whatnot. You can come after me all you want, come after Amy all you want, but leave, and everyone here, but leave everything else alone. What is fair is fair.
She doesn't play fair.
No, they don't. And you know what? They never will, and that's their downfall because they don't know how to adult. And you know what? When you get to be our age, you're not going to really do too good. You're going to look like a flaming asshole fool. I can see them in the old age home, like at 75. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, let's dox the wheels on that wheelchair or something. Seriously. I mean, really. We'll dox anything. When in all, you
Yep.
guys look like fools, and everybody is seeing it now more than ever. Bless you.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I should have muted myself. I was told not to cough like that. Hey, do you want to see something funny? You know how you're
Please.
playing the you want to see something funny? You were doing the I'll just put it in. I'll get it for you guys. Because remember we were talking about the funny auditions and everything. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
Please tell me that it's Siren's voice audition.
Oh, God.
No. I'm sure you've seen this, but I think we really need to see this because it's just hilarious. Keep talking, guys. I'm just going to find it.
Okay. So, in the lovely land of Scotland, it is what time, CJ? No, I love it when she says that.
Oh, here it is.
And guys, I don't mean to vent at all, like out here, if I'm venting or not making any sense or just rambling. It's just I'm so tired of like the fact that they get away with this.